So you have to roll all of them. The reds need 6s, the black ones need 8. So the red one hits, so that means my guy's dead.
Denzel Washington won his first Academy.
So the thing is, this guy has sustained damage. So if you want to, you can take the damage on this guy, and he doesn't even die.
So what does that mean?
Glory.
That he's
just
got like
purchased
one
one.
minus
Yeah,
one.
he basically
Morgan
takes
Freeman and Denzel Washington, like
So what do I
It's
do
not the
with
very
this guy?
first Black Brigade ever.
You,
for the
you
Union Army
can't
in the
fulfill
Civil
those
War.
until
Okay.
the very end of the round.
Until everybody's passed.
Yes. And then you take whatever that planet is from you.
Good stuff.
Excuse me.
I love it.
Sideways.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it's not personal.
It feels pretty personal. Feels pretty daggone personal.
I'm trying to meet my
Relatively
objective.
personal.
Are you gonna leave next
I
turn? Maybe
I
you should
can.
leave next
I
turn.
can if you want me to.
She can leave next turn, maybe next
I
round.
mean next round.
Next
You should
round, I
probably
certainly
leave
can.
next round.
I'd be happy to.
Okay.
I would also try to pick number 1.
So
you
wait,
can
you
get
have-
out of there
you got
first
your
before you
objective?
lose everything.
I'm sorry.
You got your
What was it
objective?
say?
I
No,
can't do it.
you
I
don't
can't
claim
do
object.
it
You don't claim any
until-
objectives until the very end of the round. Next is the virus. What are you doing?
The virus. Cyrus the virus.
No, Necro the virus.
So the technology phase in the rounds where everybody does tech.
Yeah, buys tech. Yes.
Okay.
You get tech from beating the crap out of other people. So if you kill off another ship, you can steal tech from. You can get the same tech as they have.
He doesn't steal it, he just copies it.
Yep, you just copy it.
Okay.
So basically, all you have to do is find one ship that you can kill.
Well, one ship to kill.
Now, I will remind you that we have a trade agreement.
And they go away if you attack someone.
Yes.
Actually,
Oh,
you have a trade
does-
agreement.
You
No,
can
he
have
has.
trade while you're warring, can't you?
Well, as soon as you attack someone that you have the same trade agreement, they just go back, and then during another trade phase, you can give
You
it
can
to
just
somebody
give it
else.
a trade.
So
Yeah.
you can, or you can give it back to the same person.
Yeah, I mean, if you want me to focus my fleet on you, yeah,
I
used to
go
have a
ahead.
nebula.
If the trade card's already been played, it doesn't
They
matter.
can come out of the
Because you've
nebula.
already got your tokens.
Yeah. I mean, if they attack
like
you,
go
it's
and
the
shoot and
agreement.
run away. I just wanted this.
But then you can trade that agreement with someone else.
All right. Well, I'm gonna spend.
I'm only slightly salty.
So I guess
every time I
whoever
play
wants
this
to go
game, that
next,
happens to
I'm
me.
just
Someone's
gonna-
like, "Oh no, we're friends."
What are you doing?
I didn't say I made an alliance with him. You're just.
Oh, you
Don't make an
teaching
alliance
the
with that
game.
guy.
I know.
Yeah.
He turns his
So
Uh,
it's my
say
turn
that.
next.
Do the same thing to her, Rob. I'm just kidding.
My plan is it's long term. I'm going to be pretty quiet for a while. I'm amassing a lot of money.
Holy crap! You already have a lot of trade goods.
I just spent a lot of money. The short-term gains, though.
After you've taken a planet, can you then build a space dock, or does that take an extra action?
Oh,
It takes once you use the
You have-
coin on the thing, it's done for that area. I have to explain it again.
you can create a space dock as long as you've controlled that planet since last round. So like if you got this one last round, right?
On round 1,
Did you
you
get
have
that
two
one?
carriers. You could there.
Yeah. So you could, if you activate this system, you could build a space dock here. Or if you activate this system, you could build a space dock on either one of those.
So,
Yes.
2 questions. This
I
was
would-
earlier in the round.
Yep. So you can't
Build it
move
there.
that.
Yeah,
so
that's
those
fine.
guys are kind of stuck.
Yeah, that's
quickly.
fine. But
I'm gonna build it in the middle.
when do you collect this?
If
Would
you
it
get
have
that.
to be the following round? or-
You have the planet on
No, I'm just gonna
over
put it
there,
right
so that planet comes into play exhausted. So
Yeah,
you
but
can't
see
use that
also-
planet this round.
It's
Okay.
whatever these are, so what's that?
But the other ones.
So
when
that
I'm-
one can only build you 2, that one can build you 3, this one can build you 4. And then if you have that one, it's +1.
So right now,
and you get +2
that I
on
can
top of
exhaust
That's what I'm saying.
right now, so
That
then
one
make
can build you 2 because
What
it's
was
got
that?
0. That one can build you 3.
4.
That one can build you 4 because it's the +2.
Yes. That one doesn't have any resource on it. Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah.
5,
5.
and then trade goods.
Yeah, and then trade goods.
Okay.
And that's if you activate this system to build stuff at your space.
So it's
dock.
Jeff's turn, then your turn.
And then last question. One thing about the warfare, because like I don't know what can take more than one hit. Like fighter.
Basically,
one hit
if
just
you look
destroy-
at the card, there's these little dots beside them, and those are the special abilities, which are the things on the bottom. Anti-fighter barrage, only the destroyers have that, so they're better at fighting off fighters. Bombardment means that they can attack planets with their attack dice, so they basically can join in, or they can do a pre-invasion combat attack against the planet, which can kill off a bunch of dudes. Sustained damage means that they can take 2 hits before they die. So like Dreadnoughts can take 2 hits before they die, War Suns can take 2 hits before they die, and the mechanized unit that she just had can take 2 hits. And this technically stays hurt until like the end of the entire round, but it doesn't matter that much. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about it right now. And then tech required is just the War Sun.
What's I don't think I have the mechanized unit on my list. But
Yeah, they're not on this because
Okay.
they're just on the cards. So just
Is-
use the cards instead of these.
What's the anti-fighter barrage thing? What is
So the destroyers have that. So basically, they get to roll 3 dice. Let's see. This describes the fighter barrage, right?
So dreadnoughts
So
get
before
sustained
combat-
damage, tech required.
Just before combat, you can do the anti-fighter barrage, which means that you can where is it? Destroyer. What is the thing? You basically get to roll like 3 dice to try to do damage to just fighters.
I just show up and look
Where the-
pretty.
basically
That's my only job.
right here.
Okay.
I'm the
But yeah,
model.
destroyers are just better at fighter.
What
Killing
product
them.
is this? Okay. That's me. Me and Matt, we're the faces. That's all we gotta be.
Yeah.
They
Gonna
roll,
win
And
just
say,
their
yeah.
popularity.
they roll 2 dice. They
How could
basically
you
just
not
get
want
2 extra
this?
dice before combat starts to kill off fighters. So instead of I said 3, which is wrong. They just get 2 attacks before combat. If there's fighters in the combat. If there's no fighters in the combat, then they don't get.
And that's the anti-barrage.
Anti-fighter barrage, which only the destroyers have, which are the little 1-cost guys.
Also, if we want to make this extra fun, you should try to talk however you think your race would sound. Like you should be like bam 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 or whatever, pus popping or something. But like you should talk like a cat dog person,
Cat dog.
something. You just talk normal. Just
So are you
even-
buying
even-
stuff this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so all you have to do is activate that system.
The whole game should just say, I am Groot.
And then we'll just have Sol go ahead and take their turns since you can just build your stuff. So Sol,
Quick
I
question:
am
what
good.
is sustained damage?
sustained damage means you can basically get hit once and they don't die in combat, and then they can go again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm gonna take this.
Well, that's right. You did your war last turn, and you removed that thing from it, right?
Can he take both of those plans?
Well, if
Yep.
he has 2 ground forces,
What?
he gets to have a ground force for
Bogus.
each. How's it
That's
bogus?
bogus. It just is.
Do you have?
PDS
but
is
P-
ground force, right? No.
No.
You can only take one.
You can only take 1 because you have to have
Yeah.
ground forces.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's ridiculous.
So on your next turn, while you're still sitting there,
So basically, you can't you have to have troops to go into the planet to take it over. So and the people are the troops.
Okay.
Does he not have troops in there at all, or just one?
He has 1, so he can take over 1 planet.
Well, dang! I thought the PDS. Okay. All right.
PDSs are like planetary defense things that you can put on a planet.
They're not
that you
really
control.
Okay.
All right.
They also immediately get destroyed if you have no more if they go in there and there's no troops there to defend them. Basically, they basically shoot at the ships from the planet.
but if you land on the planet, it's
it's
destroyed.
basically destroyed if they have no more troops there.
Should be taken up. It's just me.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm
Hurry up,
gonna.
hurry up.
So do you want the one that has the point on it, or do you want the other one?
Take the point, leave your PDS there, defend it on your
I
next
already
turn.
took the card for the one that doesn't have it. Because the one that has the point on it is the one that has less resources on it.
So take the better one, point and
Yeah.
resources. All right, so now put your strategy. Did you put your coin down?
I did not.
So now it is Robert's turn,
It is Robert's
and
turn.
Robert is going to
Take over some stuff.
Not so.
necessarily.
Where's this guy going?
It's going in the rabbit hole.
he jumps out on Roy's fleet.
No. Actually, I just want to go to the candy cane. I'm calling that the candy cane.
The hope sounds pretty good.
But I just
What
want
is
to.
that thing?
So that's a shock troop, so they're just a little bit better at combat. And that specific planet, whenever it unexhausts, you can immediately exhaust it to put those type of troops on the planet. You can put
What do
2
shock
of them.
troops look like?
They're red and they're in the box over there.
I mean, thank you for now making it sound awesome so everywhere else goes.
Yeah, I want it now.
Do you? My turn's done. See, I watch what you guys do, and then I plan out what I'm gonna do, and then
Alright,
my turn I
whose
just
turn
do
now?
it.
So Barry Blitnab, now it's my turn again.
You know who's horrible at that? Daniel Donovan. Love him. Great player.
But he only thinks about his turn when his turn.
Well, and then when it's not his turn, he gets up and walks around, or he plays on his phone. And then when it's his turn, what'd you do? What happened?
I'm passing.
What's going on? Huh? What?
Okay.
I'm like,
Your turn,
I'm passing.
Matt.
Alright.
it's like really?
I have no choice but to pass. I'm out of actions.
I'm thinking that I want to put a whatchamajiggy over here, maybe. Or maybe I should put it over here. Maybe that makes more sense.
Yeah, put it there.
What makes more sense? Put a station
there.
here.
Well, that one's already active, so you can't do anything on this one this turn.
Yeah, and to
Oh,
be
I
honest,
see.
I wouldn't put it there just because it is empty.
This one?
Yeah.
But then I could build troops there.
But hold on, what? That's got a thing of 2. That's only got a thing of 1. I mean,
You can build 3 things there.
yeah, but you'll be able to
Oh.
build more
Wait,
there.
you
and
mean you
plus-
can only build 3 troops there? Is
It's
that
the
what that
green
means?
number
That's how
plus
many
2.
you can build each time you build. That's how many pieces of plastic you can do.
And so,
it says that I can build 5 with this guy. So does that
So-
mean 5 plus what it says there?
Now, you can only build 4 with this guy. 4 pieces of plastic because there's 2 on the planet here, and then I mean, unless it says something specific about your guys, because they don't stay on planets. You always have a build capacity.
I need to get my fighters off my home planet.
5.
Oh, that's if
I
you
built a
have that
bunch of them,
technology.
there's
You
no
don't have
problem.
to.
You know,
So space dogs have a
Let's leave it
movement of
around.
1. May not build during when they move, or space dogs.
4.
Yeah, so you can build.
By the
4
way, I
things,
don't know if you
always
can
Your
do
do
that.
space dogs are never
Do
placed
what?
on planets.
Just have them
So
sit
yeah,
So I
these are-
couldn't
these
put it-
are-
I'd have to
the
put it here.
fighters can't exist
like
without
Well,
a
you
carrier.
can just put it in
and
space.
Those
So
are
you can put it in
destroyed.
this area, but they just stay over here. And it's always 4.
I'm not
Like
talking.
yours always build at progression.
So I
cost
guess
of 4.
maybe it doesn't
Anyways,
make sense to build those.
so they needed to
Probably.
So
Well,
that's
their
one
space
over here.
dock can
Or
hold 3.
I would wait and
so this
do
guy
it there
can't
next
be-
turn because that's
So
this is gonna be
one-
good.
Oh,
square
this is a fighter.
locked. I
Okay.
can't
So
do
you
this.
can't-
This
this
is
is
that's
a
a video.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
I'm
you're
just
good for
gonna
now,
build-
but you wouldn't be able to build more without a
Troops,
carrier.
yes.
Okay.
So,
Good to know.
so I can build 4?
Huh?
I can build 4 right here?
Yes, you have to put one of your stride.
Yeah, I just did.
You put it on the space to know that you can't move out of there.
Is it strategy allocation to build or just command pool?
Command pool, always command pool.
Um,
Actions on the board is always command pool.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Building things.
Heard what?
2 minutes ago.
Necrovirus, are you doing anything?
Are you doing anything, Jeff?
I'm sorry.
She's
She's got
building.
around quick. Huh?
Yes.
Well, a
I
couple
just-
people passed.
Okay. You can't move those guys.
I get to
can
pick
move
last
these
because
guys.
you're speaker, so it doesn't matter turn order, right? It just goes around.
Uh-huh.
I had a successful turn, but I might not be able to recover this.
I just want to say that this stinks only being able to do one thing per area per turn.
That's the game.
I know,
That
I'm
is
just saying,
the
like,
game.
And it
So
makes
it's-
sense. Like
okay.
you're
My turn?
traveling in space, like it takes a while. It doesn't just pop up. There's no
Yes.
beam yet.
I'm done. Now.
You done? Oh, you moved up into there?
I'm gonna use my special ability, which
Hey, man,
takes
Sandrix
one.
is here. He says, look at that sexy guy.
Nice.
Who said that?
The guy who does
The man, the myth, the legend.
tabletop simulator a lot. He's awesome.
Yeah.
I can only put 4 units here.
That'd be awesome if like
Yeah,
Tim
yeah,
showed up
four
on
pieces
there.
of
Like,
my
special
I would've
ability lets
done
me
that.
put 2 ground troops on
To
any
be fair to
planet I
that guy, I
control.
was playing
So now
Battlestar
you're
Galactica
showing
on
over
tabletop,
to the other
sit with some
planet.
friends.
Yeah.
And he came in and started watching, and me and one of the guys were complaining about like how there's not like an easy way to pick up the cards after they get thrown all over the place. And he's like, oh, just select one.
Sold.
Press G.
Did you
We're like,
turn?
Yep, I'm done.
like he's just like sitting there just like
Very
telling us
good,
how to
man.
play the game. We're like,
What'd you do for your
yeah.
turn?
I use my special ability to put 2 troops on a planet I control,
And that takes an action?
Mhm.
Your special ability?
and a strategy allocation.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
I had this guy was under a
And then the
That's
friend
not
of mine
an
that was
active guy
streaming that
from
was like, yeah, I'm just gonna make that guy mine.
I'm gonna
Alright,
pass.
Aaron,
Straight up.
I'm gonna pass.
he's
Okay.
passing.
So back to you.
I don't think there's anything. Where's those
Hey, you
guys?
need to place flag showing that you control these 2 planets.
If you control them, that is.
I do.
No longer.
Forever.
Can I move
No,
this
Steven's about to
back
go in there.
here?
Take it more.
When you
Well-
activated that, you could
He
have.
will meet my destroyer.
And you only have
fleet.
one big
No,
ship
because then
there, so
his
if
other
you wanted
fleet's gonna
to.
Can I
come
go
and
ahead
destroy
and
you
do that?
first.
Well, I guess there's no
'Cause
need
what?
to. 'Cause
That
those
fleet will
all-
come destroy that.
2, 3,
Then that
4,
fleet will
5,
land the
6,
guys,
they'll
and
all fit on
those
my
can't
base, so I don't
go
need
on
to
the
do
ground,
that.
so it won't matter. And then if you
Yeah, but
spend,
it also.
No, it's okay.
I
They'll
mean, it
kill
doesn't
the
matter if you're trying to go that
Isolate
way
the
or go
troops on
whatever
the
way you're
ground.
trying to go. If you're trying to
And
get
then
more
I'll
stuff to
bring my
protect that,
invasion force.
you might want more
that's gonna
stuff
take you
over
a
there.
couple
I don't.
turns.
I mean, there's all sorts of
Yeah.
different reasons to do.
Maybe.
The virus is patient.
Okay.
Really.
I think that I
But
don't need.
but then this is still that could have been done during that had to be
Steven.
done during the last turn. So
Sick.
is there anything you want to do for this
We're
turn?
I
over
don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
at the clinic
no.
for them to figure out what's
The only
going on
other
with
thing I
him.
could do is maybe
And
move
he's
this
playing a
guy
game
here.
where he's trying to create a virus.
Then
Well,
that's
now
using
that
action.
you've already
Oh,
done
which
it.
one
Yeah,
is it?
okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I got that.
Virus.
Yeah.
It's like
Anything?
I told him his new
No.
nickname was Sprite.
Virus Assault.
pass.
Pass.
Okay.
So we're back to claiming objectives.
Did you?
I can't.
Yes.
So we do it in turn order first. So I don't have any I can claim. Do you have any you can claim?
I can claim that.
What is it? You
Have-
control 5 planets outside your home system.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Actually, what do I have? 1,
So I just bumped this dude up. Right?
3,
Yep, and then you put one of your flags on that specific one because you can only
Uh-huh.
claim it once.
4. I want
Good to
1,
know.
2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5.
Okie doke. So yeah, you can claim that too if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, you can claim that one and you can still do that if that's what that is.
I don't know.
So you go. So I control a planet in the system adjacent to an enemy player's home system. After completing this objective, draw 1 secret objective. So you get one of these, and I need 2 of your flags if you're claiming that as well. So that way we can keep track
One.
of what. We'll put this.
I should have spent an action to spend my last planet resources to build something.
So where do we go?
So one flag goes here.
Yeah,
one
but
flag
no,
goes
though, you only
here.
get
So
2
then you
back.
go up 2 more points.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't spend my last
She's
one.
winning the game.
You only gotta get
Playing
one
around.
action.
And then you get one of these.
What?
You only
Please
gotta get
don't
one
say take over
I
a
got 2.
person's home planet.
action. Going out one.
Because I will have to.
Oh, you haven't grabbed yours back.
You
yet.
get 2 tokens. Yeah,
I
well,
already did my 2
Oh.
back.
yeah. So
Okie doke. Everybody unexhausts their things. Everybody takes their strategy allocations off of the board.
And they get 2
And
back.
then they get 2 back.
Okay, so
Run out of room for all these planets.
Yeah, must be nice. And then
are there 2 planets in there? Wow.
Oh, I get to add walkie dudes.
and then we each get 1 action card. You get 2, right? Yep. Action card.
how do you get 2?
As a technology allows me to get 2.
Nice.
When do we get to use these?
Whenever they say, whenever they're applicable. Some of them take a whole action to do. Some of them you just use at the beginning of combat or during combat.
Huh. Are we playing with mercenaries?
No.
But when it says play as an action, it doesn't cost you an action thing. It's just you use this as your
What
action.
technology
That's
did you
awesome.
research that gives you that?
Neural motive.
Bro, why are you looking at my stuff? Why are you looking at stuff?
Okay, and these all go back, and I get to
Where do I want to put my walkie dudes?
pick. How's it going, sir? Do you have a question about something? Okay.
So when exactly is the strategy phase?
It's about to be right now. Whenever we choose these, that's the strategy phase.
Okay. Let me read this again.
It's something that specifically happens as.
I know I just said this, but was I correct? When you play it as an action, it does not cost you a command pool.
No, it doesn't. You just play the card.
Oh my gosh, this is about to jack stuff up.
So
Okay.
Yeah, basically, this is gonna stop
I got some
someone going
cool
into a
art.
specific sector.
I do
you
too.
take
I just
one
haven't been
of
able to
their
use them yet.
things off the
Action-
board and put it on a
action
certain
is
system,
the
so it makes it
green,
so they
right?
can't move.
Green is like
No, that's money. It's
because
currency.
that system
Right
Only
right
this,
now.
that's
Is it
only
third?
action?
Third
Are you sure
I
this
think green
is
has the
choose?
biggest fleet.
No, that gets you money. That gets you currency. The
Well,
rest gets you
I mean,
votes.
purple's getting pretty
So,
big over
but
there.
if you have-
Yeah.
Place it on chosen
like,
system.
I've
So
seen
It says
basically,
play as an
so
action.
I feel like I
as
have
you choose a player and you choose a system,
Or
and you
resources.
put
Yes,
your counter
the
on
green
it,
is
they
resources.
can't
Have we
use
expanded
that
too
system.
fast?
Can't
And
do
have we
anything
built
with
enough?
that system.
Yeah.
Right. So like you could lock someone's people up in that system. You could so that way they can't like build anything there. And you can't do it in home systems. But you can make it. You can put it on a system that you know you want to go to,
Of what?
but you don't want them to jump in it.
I think it's over there.
So that way you can put theirs there so they can't move there and you could still move into there. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. And you have to do it during the
Do it
picking phase.
like during the beginning of this, which is about to be right now. It is right now. So if you want to do it, you do it now.
Okay, so I have
Are you gonna play it?
a bunch of questions.
I'd play it. If you're going for Sumerian, I would play it. Because you're not assured the first turn.
But I get last pick. So honestly,
Roy
you'll
gets
probably,
first pick, Darcy gets second, I get third.
Yeah,
fifth.
so you'll
that's
probably
right.
have advantage over me in terms of turn order.
I'm
Yes.
interested to see
I will play it. Where,
how this.
This is
You are leaving, right?
Okay.
You gonna leave?
I am.
Hey.
If you let me.
So you're gonna drop one of my.
what are you gonna
And I'll
do
let
with
you.
command tokens?
As
Because
long as you're leaving.
it comes out their.
I understand
Yeah,
why you
it
had
comes
to
out of
do
their
it.
box. Are you doing it?
But I,
need
I
to-
wouldn't
Whoa,
understand
it
why
just
you'd
comes out of
stick
their
around.
box.
No.
Yeah.
I do
think
want to
so.
spend
Why are you doing all this? What's wrong with you?
4 resource points real quick for
Oh
my
my God.
cards.
To be honest,
Yeah,
you're
so
a
it,
big
it's
threat.
just from the reinforcements.
What is
I
it?
purposely
My
went out of my
cards
way
is I
not
can
to block you. And you're
spend,
gonna
um,
cause problems for
my
me?
resources.
I
and-
plan on
well, since
going
I'm going to be giving
I'm
up
not
that
gonna go
that
there.
planet, I want to use
Wait,
the resources.
I literally am not
What
even
do you
gonna be able
have
to do
that
anything.
can allow
Because
you
I'm
to
gonna
use-
have to take over that
one
other
of
planet.
my cards.
once I
my
do, I can't
action
leave.
cards,
You
so
have
I
to
can use it
You have
anytime.
to show it. Which one is it? This one?
Let me check.
Then I guess I should wait.
You have to read it to understand.
Well,
what
you
it
can
is.
box me up,
Yeah, this is it.
but I'm probably not
Okay.
gonna do anything.
You may immediately.
Like
Well,
I can
here's what
try
I
to
would
do.
do.
This is
Actually,
played as an action.
I would actually see
Oh,
if
so
Mr.
I
Newman's
thought
willing to
So
give you
these-
trade
yeah,
stuff.
this has to
to
be done
ensure
like
that
when
he
we're
gets
in
hopes
the
up.
after we've picked all these, when we're all taking our turns. So
Okay.
since it says play as an action, you have to do it that way.
Okay.
That's pretty
But you
good.
could still, as your first turn,
Do
do
that
that
first, and then, but then, are you gonna let me wait 2 turns
Hold on to this.
to move out of there?
I was
Right.
saying, because
My
I could
thought
try
is,
to
I'll
go
use
for
the
that and
points
take
for
over those
this, and
planets,
then
but then
I'm
I'll
gonna
leave
give
that
you
in
that
the
card.
Well, I
It's
mean,
the
And it's
best
not-
card
there's a
from
point where you
Johnson.
just don't have the forces
You see what I'm
to
saying?
hold
I understand
all
what
of
you're
them.
Yeah.
And then how about if I?
Are we playing with the political intrigue thing?
Now, anything that isn't applicable, you can just use the action card for a trade.
Intrigue it. Yeah, that's
Yep.
what this said. If it's not,
Nice,
Okay,
mine's
so I
up
have a
too.
couple of questions.
because I need more
Yes.
trade goods. 'Cause
Okay,
I only
so
have
first
9
question.
trade goods right now.
This thing has a build capacity.
That's
of 5,
ridiculous.
but
You only
also
have more than
capacity of
everybody
5.
else.
What are you trying to build?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can. I
find
have
things
$19
So
right
it
now.
can build and it can
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
If I
Just
get
gonna
to
have to
do,
buy that?
it's
Maybe,
like
man.
I'm not going to be a threat until the end of the
The
game. I'm just taking my time. I'm just chilling.
I'm trying to figure out what I forgot
But
what
I'm
it was.
gonna try to
If
build
I
a
remember
couple
that.
of
I'm gonna
stuff.
take. Darn it.
So what's the pick order?
It's me first, and then
So-
she picks.
And then
Oh, did you?
Ow!
use clockwise.
No, I'm just kidding. Goodness gracious.
Oh, that was my other question. But whenever you're done
I
talking.
think I'm gonna.
You're gonna.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Where's the technology sheet?
What
right
I
here,
even
sir.
wanna do.
Thank you.
I just want action cards. I just want.
You appear to be receiving a phone call.
Not me.
It's probably. Oh, yeah. It's me. Hey. Sure.
Hey, sweetie. How's it going?
It's not gonna matter. I'm gonna take. Darn it. I'm just gonna take warfare.
Your turn, Darcy.
No, you can't see pitch perfect too. Sorry, sweetie.
No.
No way. The first one was bad enough. Sorry. You can go see something else though.
Like Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. How about that?
I'm just kidding.
Um,
Well, you have to pick.
There's
one
not
of these
much
first.
out that she can go to see right now.
Yeah, I'm waiting on her to pick it. What'd you pick?
well, do you have
Just
any other
logistics.
ideas?
You're trying to see.
She's very logistical. Did that mess you hard?
Oh, well,
All the
are
ones
there
I
any
wanted
other
have been
movies
taken,
that
so
you're
it's just like-
interested in?
Perfect.
Okay. Why did taking the other one?
Okay.
Mm,
All right. Well, if you think of anything else, give me
Well,
a
that'll
call.
actually give them something though.
All right. I love you.
something.
Bye.
Okay.
They just want to go to movies. There's really nothing
There
that's
is.
okay for them.
Yes. So you picked yours. Who else is you picked yours, Rob?
I sure did, sir.
Are you trying to
I'm
pick?
picking this one.
Cool. Your turn. So you take one and go first next time. Political, get a whole bunch of action cards. Diplomacy to force people not to be able to attack you. Or this one to be able to do multiples of these and then get a whole bunch of. It's half logistics.
Okay.
So
So
this
That's
only,
more important during the end of the game, but it's going to be
Initiative.
really good for whoever takes it once all those bonus tokens are on.
This only gives me command, not I don't get to choose.
You get to put them however you want. It gives you command counters, which are all of those.
Okay.
You can put them in whatever order on any of those that you want.
How does this
Actually,
work?
So this is the amount of ships you're allowed to have in a certain area. So you have 2 big ships here. So you're allowed to have up to 3.
I see.
So like, let's see,
yeah.
he has 3 big ships here. He's probably only allowed to have up to 3. How many ships are you allowed to have in one area, sir? You have a bunch, right?
yeah, I'm
Yes.
allowed to have 6.
He's allowed to have 6, and he has 5 right there. So like I said, this guy
But
has
with
got
this-
a fleet going
With
on there.
this, I can say I want to make one of mine here. I can
Mhm.
change it.
Yeah, you can put them. You can put them. You can put your 4 in between any of those 3 that you want.
Okay.
So this means on the next.
You get to
time
go first, and you also don't have to pay strategy allocation tokens to do the secondary ability.
So multiple people can get
And
this,
it says here,
Yes, yeah, definitely.
you do not take a.
All of them, multiple people can get any of them.
and this is. Do you have to spend 6 trade goods to get this?
Yeah, so you spend 6 trade goods, and you can put your thing on this. And this is technically here.
Oh, I like it.
But that's now for this round.
Yeah. So
It says
you can
here-
do any of these back. This
But one at a time, unless you have Imperial.
Right, one at a time.
So it says at the bottom, you do not take a strategic action during the action phase this round.
Right, so you can't spin that card to do something special because these all do something as a strategic action.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to say the bottom of this one is that you can build a space dock at a planet you just gained. And
Whoa.
if you pick that, you can do the bottom one instead of the top.
Can I didn't know that. Can I go back? Or
Should have read it.
Should have read it.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Next
Dang.
time.
Space docks. We use this.
Alright, so where are we now?
Ah.
Who's doing what?
It's
Pikachu. Yeah, man. I want political.
He wants the action cards. And do you want a trade good or resource? Or whatever it's
Man.
called.
I can't believe that.
Okay, so these aren't chosen, so we put one here. And here.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so my question is special ability. Each of my ground units have a build capacity of 1.
Right.
So they can build anything.
Right, and they can build more ground units.
So the question is, since ground units come in pairs of 2, but they only have a build capacity,
You can only build one.
so I would spend. Okay, so like in this.
You'd spend one resource to build one thing.
All the plans. And then it's
really
one
what I'm
resource
saying,
for the
right?
next plan.
Yes.
So I couldn't like
I'm
spend
not
one
seeing
resource and
right
build one.
I think it's
you John.
I was just as is it.
Look at his face. Quite red.
That's awesome.
That's fine.
That was so bad I thought it was fake. I thought-
Honestly, you startled me. I was like over here, that's what I was like. What's going on?
what is in those boxes, Roy?
Oh my goodness.
I think your ground forces just cost more themselves.
Oh,
Basically
my
the way
chair,
they
you
do it.
got me so
Just
upset.
because they're better,
Yeah, because they can.
because they can build. Like your ground forces could build a war zone. Like how stupid is that?
It's amazing. That's what it is. Okay, but
All of your ships are made out of plants. That's what. Like your ships are plants.
I
Your
am
ships are
Groot.
giant
I'm running
trees.
around with like
You
logs.
basically are Groot.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I'd like to say the rest of the game.
these
I
like
am
space
Groot.
canoes.
I am.
Okay.
I love it. I don't know.
Okay, so you picked yours. Everybody picked theirs. Let me rearrange these. Who got number 1? The virus. Who got number 2? No one. Who got number 3?
Me.
I got 4.
No, you got 5.
Who got number 4? You did. 5 is Soul. I got Warfare, and you got
7.
Technology again.
Trying to build some stuff.
You're just letting this guy run away with the technology, guys. I guess he got to go.
That's exactly. Oh, as soon as he picked it up, I was just like,
Well, now, because on my next thing, I'll only be one away, and I'll pay.
Well,
the
he'll
eight for
go
the next one.
first next time, so you'll be a lot better
Yeah.
off on being able to pick something good.
Well, it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
So you
I'll spend the 8
start.
on the
So
next
you're
one.
like, I'm
first.
done.
I didn't want to spend 16 to buy it.
And you
I'll
didn't do
spend
your
8.
little action card? or anything?
No, I did not.
Who's
Okay.
number 1? Jeff?
Yes.
So I'm coming in.
Oh boy.
list.
Oh, wait a second. I thought this was a
I can
planet.
turn the
Is
song
it?
up because
That
even
one
said-
is like a it's not an actual planet, but it's a trading station.
Okay.
So you
You
don't
still treat it
you
like
don't
a
have to have people there. You just have to have ships in the area to control it.
What's a refresh ability?
So basically, whenever this unexhausts, you can immediately exhaust it again to gain 2 trade goods. So
Is that?
That's a nice one.
Who's ringing?
it's Jeff.
Oh, it's me.
I'll get it.
Right. So put this. Oops.
Hey there.
Put this here.
You should have placed here
Why?
2 free trade goods every turn.
well, he can still put his flag on there because he has ships in the area. So just put whatever flag
Mallcop
on
is
there.
fine, right, Jeff?
What's that?
Mallcop is fine. The second one? Yeah, that's good.
It's really bad.
Oh, well,
I mean, like 0% on Rotten
Well, they might enjoy it.
yeah, as long as you guys
You're a
don't
little
leave
bit more of
Joe's
a
side.
critic.
Don't go to the bathroom alone.
No,
nothing.
this
Don't
isn't
go
me.
anywhere alone.
This
Rotten
is
Tomatoes is
0%.
an actual
Right?
website.
I've
And,
never seen a 0.
Make sure you keep
ever.
your phones on.
I
at
told this
all
one, ever.
times.
I've never seen a 0.
That's amazing, actually.
Don't just.
You might be
would
you might
text
be
me when
so
you get
bad
picked
that
up?
it's awesome.
No,
I was
you
just saying,
don't get a
just-
raspberry.
Just so I know.
Right.
There's
you
that,
picked up safely, okay?
Is that what
That
they?
clip of it that
Yeah,
you just play
Cat
on
Alright.
TV.
That-
That works.
Yeah, Catwoman got a raspberry.
Alright, we can
This game
stop
is
now.
that
And she actually
bad.
showed us take
This
seven.
We can
movie's
stop
that
now.
Which is pretty awesome.
Okay, and that was his turn. So next is you, sir, Plant Man,
That Mario display
we're
that
gonna
goes
go
off
see
every 30
Mallcop.
seconds.
Master of Plants.
Crickets.
They'll have fun.
Any political of it here, man?
Maybe later. I'm going to spend like
Is this our first turn?
Yes.
So first go around.
6, 8, 10. I'm gonna buy my flagship.
Holy smokes.
Who got
Is that
initiative?
Yes.
How much
you
was
did put a
that?
thing on there
That
to,
was
to activate that area, right?
Command.
Are you the speaker?
I am.
And
You are?
did he
Was-
used, you
Oh,
can use
dude,
these
no.
points to do that too, right?
Yep.
You use the points
Just
and
messes.
those.
Yeah, that's basically, he spent basically everything he had. You had 10, man?
I've still got 2 left over.
Wow.
I've got 19.
I'm just, it's all planets. Like, he's got all the trade goods. I've got planets.
That's dumb.
That's not.
Alright,
It sounds
so
like an intro.
whose turn is it?
It is.
Is it mine?
That's why I turned this one up,
So
because
it's
this one,
mine.
actually, when you download it, said it's not copyrighted, actually.
copy left.
I think it's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do, what do I have to do? I have to spend 4 resources.
So you're gonna play that?
I'm gonna spend 4 resources.
Alien technology. We didn't know what happened to the crew of this floating derelict, but we are sure that the technology it contains is from another galaxy. You may immediately spend 4 resources to receive 1 technology advance, for which you have the necessary prerequisites. This cost cannot be reduced. Play as an action. So she gets a super cheap technology, which
I
is
can't
awesome.
decide which one to go with. I'm thinking I need the increase.
In that case, Federation of Sol, it's your turn.
Well, she's
Okay.
deciding.
Alright. This is a tough choice. But I think I'm going to do my trade.
Mhm.
So I immediately receive 3,
Oh.
and I receive my trade goods, which is 4.
Which one's cruiser? That's
1, 2.
cruiser.
That's a cruiser. This is a carrier.
I don't
Basically,
have
that's all you have is
destroyers.
cruisers
What's a
and carriers.
destroyer like this?
Destroyers are
Actually,
are
hold on.
the
Let me see if I
These are destroyers.
How far away am I from it?
Don't you get snatchy.
I'm too far away for the count. Okay. Yep. I'm sticking with that. So, and open up trade agreements. So if you want to change anything, which I doubt, you can change it now.
you're not allowed to change once you already have them, so everybody's stuck where they are.
What's
Okay.
an ion
Oh, we
storm?
can
So-
trade.
We can all
Yeah,
acquire
right
money.
there.
So we collect our.
You have to
trade
spend a strategy
You have to spin
allocation.
a strategy activity, except you don't, since you got the number 1, so you just automatically get them.
Sweet.
Oh,
Wait, the number 1 just automatically gets it?
Yeah, that's the only ability it has, and then you get. to
Is
pick
that for
first every time.
everything?
Yeah.
So, like, can he just get a tech for free?
No, it's not for
Okay.
free. You still have to pay 8.
But
But you
But
just
you
have
don't
to
have to
spend the
remove
strategy
Gotcha.
allocation.
I see what you're saying.
I'm gonna remove 1 and get my 3.
Okay. Now I'm done.
I'll get my 3.
We're running out of trade goods.
I know.
Because-
that-
Yeah, there's more in the thing, and
That's
there's
good.
three crossings. I do want you to know there is a action that steals all of the trade goods from one player. Just to let you know.
Is there really?
Yes, because someone got screwed for doing the same thing, and someone was just like, "Hey, give me all of your trade goods."
You mean one of these cards? Like
One of the
these?
action cards steals every
Oh
single
my
one.
goodness.
So
Like
just
off
if you're
the
trying to
board?
if you're trying to save every single thing up, you might want to be aware of that.
Wow.
Or I could have just not told you and just play it right now. No.
That would stink.
If I had it, I probably wouldn't say anything.
You just be like, oh, by the way.
The person that has it is just real mad right now.
Is
He just
Is
sat
he
down.
full strength now?
Strategies again.
Okay, Federation of Soul, that was his trade thing. Did you
Trade? What
do the
was it?
secondary ability?
I don't
You
know,
can spend
what
one of
was it?
those to get 3 trade goods.
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
Okay, everybody did their trades. Now it's my turn. Okay. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys here.
Can you not stop in the nebula?
I can stop in the nebula, and you get +1 defense while you're there. You just can't fly through a nebula.
Ah, you did not know.
Oh, so is that how you would exit? So if I fly in the ion storm here, I can only come back out that way?
No, the Iron Storm is different than nebula.
Okay.
Iron Storm, you're stuck in there.
So-
I don't know why you would go in there.
I don't
unless
know
there was
either.
something that you
Like
wanted to-
there is a tech that lets you
Like
go
if
through
you
the-
wanted to
there's
do,
some-
if you wanted to trap somebody in there, like you kind of push a fleet that way, you know. And so I don't
I
know.
think there's a tech that allows you to do something in there or something.
There is.
That's my turn for that. So next is Variant Land. Must be nice how you guys just got to leave your planets here and not like get jumped on.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, anyway,
It's okay. They'll
next
all
is
sit
you.
and fight it at some point. I'm gonna do the political action.
Okay.
So I just get to draw 3
3
action
actions.
cards and get a command point.
Mm-hmm.
I can do exactly 3.
And then the top political card is up for vote.
What?
So I guess I'm actually supposed to be reading it because I'm supposed to be the political guy. Subsidized studies. We should focus our limited resources on only the most important adventures
That was
of
one
research.
pick. Okay.
Effect technology color. The cost of all technologies of the elected color decreased by 3. The cost of all other technologies increased by 2.
Hang on a
Basically,
second.
every single person has to elect a color. And the color with the most votes costs 3 less. All the rest of the colors cost 2 more.
Wow.
Small question about this command thing I'm using. Can I hold on until the vote's over and figure out where I want to put it?
No, because it's the order of that card, right? Because it says you can command.
For me, technology is gonna be free, whichever one I take. So I'll go with whatever the majority vote is. Because to me, it's not gonna matter because I have the technology card. This affects you guys because I can't do the secondary one. So
Is this just for this round?
This is a law, so this is for the rest of the game.
Oh.
That color is
One
3
thing
less, and everything
wow.
else is 2 more.
That's why I
Doesn't
chose
matter
it.
to you?
Now this is technology. That's these guys.
Yes.
So
Are you getting your final piece
is there-
of technology?
I'm
can we
pretty
just
close.
not vote?
That I need to build what I
Say
have
what?
on
Can we
page.
just not vote and just not
And then
do
every
anything?
round
Well, it
after
goes
that,
around in a circle for voting, and it starts with you. So you could not vote, but then you're out. I have
Are these like
I have
walnuts
7
or what are we talking
things worth to for the
I
vote.
tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm
if
gonna
anybody wants to pay me trade goods to
I'm
vote
gonna
whichever way
veto
they want.
that.
So
Oh, you're
what
going
is
to
it?
use
It's,
something to actually get rid of it?
Influence is
What does
the
it do?
red, right?
So
Discard the current agenda. Active player must draw another political agenda after the political agenda. Okay, so we just get the next random one off the deck unless somebody wants to undo this, which I don't know that anybody cares enough to waste that. So that doesn't happen at all. I'm gonna just vote on the next one. It could,
Yeah,
be,
okay.
it could be worse.
whatever, man.
Repeal. Elect a current law. Discard the elected law. It's time to admit. I don't know. There's no current laws.
Perfect.
So nothing happens.
Strategy.
I mean, I guess nothing happens.
Awesome.
I guess the theme is like we actually decided to. You played that card and said, no, we shouldn't do that. We're like all like, no, we shouldn't do that because immediately if that was the top card you put on there, it would have done the same thing as that. It could have gotten rid of it.
Okay.
But I don't.
But until the next political card was played, that could have really messed
And then
up.
I get to look at the top 3.
You could look at the top 3 and put one of them on the top to actually be voted on.
Alright.
And the other 2 go to the bottom.
Other 2 go to the bottom. So now it's the next player's turn. Your turn.
Okay, so I want to move these guys 2 moves. So
Yeah.
I'm going to take them 1, 2, and I want to move these into that also. Is that okay?
Okay. Anything that can move. You have the thing to go through asteroid fields,
I do.
right?
Yeah.
So you can move whatever. You just have
How
to
big
make
can
sure
your fleet
your
be?
fleet doesn't go over 3. So you're gonna have 1 more.
Do you have
these
3?
ships.
In there? Or are those all small stuff?
They're
So
in the
she only has 2
carriers.
right now.
So you can move 1 more carrier in, and then everything you want that can fit in it.
Yep, and that's up to 6 things. She's got all the stuff.
I'm gonna do this.
Can I take this over while I'm
Yes,
here?
definitely.
Okay.
I think you probably should.
Okay, so I'm going to put this guy there.
And put a flag on that.
Well, it doesn't really matter. Does it?
I mean, goes for a second, I guess.
Alright, so
So my home planet counts as a tech credit for
Is your home planet like
Yes.
asteroids or something?
Yes.
me,
Are those planets?
what?
I mean, yeah, they're still
Like
planets.
if you took them over, would they count as your 2
Yeah.
planes for that?
Yeah.
So that one's done, so I need to put one of these guys on. Correct?
It has to. It doesn't come from your box.
Oh,
It
I'm
comes from
sorry.
your pool.
Next turn.
There you go. Next turn is Federation Assault.
Federation Assault. Okay. So. I'm going to use 1 resource for my strategy. No. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a space dock right here. And that's the action for this turn, correct?
Yeah. Are you moving anything else in that system also, or no?
I don't even have anything that could.
Okay, that's fine.
Space dock.
Who's next?
Thank you.
Next is me.
I still don't own that planet.
So he could build a space dock and everything, he could build and move things in on the same turn?
These things have been here.
He just took this from down there.
Yeah, he built it.
Right.
He
He
moved
didn't move.
troops
He didn't
and-
move that from that. He already had all that stuff
Yeah.
up there.
He didn't move troops.
He didn't
Oh,
move any
okay.
single thing. He
Oh.
just built that space dock
Oh,
there.
okay, I got confused.
I'm going to activate
the trap card.
this system, and these guys are gonna go
Oh, man.
over there. Yeah, these guys are gonna go here.
Where is that?
It's just a wormhole.
That's the wormhole next to
So
it.
he can pop up anywhere with an entity.
Then this goes here,
Ah,
and I need a flag. And I actually get to be on the board now,
Why?
because I took that has an artifact on it.
Got it.
I need the card for that. For some reason, I didn't have that card with it. All it gives you is 3.
What was
I'm
the,
done now. What was that?
What was the one action that would let you discard these? Was that?
That was a law that happened, and that we didn't pass.
Well, that is unfortunate for me now.
What is the name of this thing?
I should have voted with you, man.
Malice.
Right? It's right here.
Uh,
You voted against that, didn't you?
I do.
Or you think you're not going to be able to do it?
I mean, I can easily do it. The issue is the repercussions of what happens after I do it.
might be a problem.
Yeah,
Bruh, purple is a little intimidating.
It's all
It's not.
carriers though.
Yeah, there's
they
really
hit on like
nothing
9s
there.
or something like that.
I mean, it's really
I'm
my
surprised the
little,
carriers even
my
have
little
guns.
guys.
They just barely do. That's the problem.
Just a dude hanging out in the outside with like a pistol. It's like, yeah.
Fighters hit just as good as the carriers do. So, and fighters are 2 for 1.
Who's logistics?
So I'm done. So Barony of
You
Litnam.
haven't gone yet? Alright, Baron.
Oh.
Can we get that back over
I'm
there?
gonna do my
Did anyone want to
technology.
do special ability?
Did anybody want to do the secondary ability on Matt's since it's been like 4 turns since then to get an action card?
What is it? What is it?
You can do a strategy allocation to get an action card. You get to do it for free, so you might as well get an action card.
Okay.
Strategy allocation.
To get an action card.
I think I'll do.
No.
Oh,
Is there a max hand size for action cards?
Yeah,
She's
I
playing
do. I
technology?
do want an action card.
No, I don't think so.
I'm playing technology.
I do want one.
You're becoming a scary force here.
No,
Hang
I'm
on.
I'm not doing anything.
Let's talk this out for a minute.
Gosh.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can get another trade good so that I can buy a tech. And I'm trying to figure out if there's something that I can offer you, but I don't think there is, so you just go ahead.
You want to trade good?
Offer me something.
You want to trade good?
Yeah.
Can you do like command pool stuff for trade
No.
goods?
I
So
mean,
can-
basically, trade goods can be spent for like negotiation type things. But I
Can
don't
he just give
think
me a
they're
trade
buying
good and I owe him a favor?
Yeah, but
I'll do that.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, friend.
What do you need the trade good for?
I'm gonna buy
he wants to
tech.
buy a tech. Did you just do technology just now?
I did.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
not.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Anybody who's getting in on the technology can spend that and then be able to do the other thing.
Alright.
I don't know. Should I do this right now?
I'm spending all the things.
I think it's gonna make something cheaper. Ow.
Alright.
Lemons cost 2 less.
Now. Yeah, I have to do this one. This one makes everything so much better.
So,
Excitement is in
So
here.
you have to have a certain technology to do War Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's actually pretty far down the thing because you have to go to that laser and then you have to go deep space cannon
yeah.
and then from there you have
Yeah,
to
so you
go
got two.
now, does that provide me any?
because I think the Warsun actually
It requires the deep space cannon and the Sarween tools.
which are
So
way over here.
Oh, it
So
does.
you have to go enviro.
So you have to have some of this and this.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
see, for the War Sun. Okay.
it's a bit intense.
Well, and you have to even have that.
Yeah, so you have to
Yeah.
go that to that.
Normally
And
the
then
games
after
don't
that,
take up as
you
much
do that.
space on the table.
So you have to have 4
This
tech
game
before
takes
you
up
get
all the
1%
table.
tech.
You wouldn't want stuff up here anyway.
And thanks for having us though on this. I know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play on this table normally. That's why I have a card table set up on some other board games to be able to play.
Genius.
Like
Um,
most of the other board games you have under.
So, your turn, sir, if you're not buying any technology.
No, I'm not. Okay. So, what are these things, by the way?
Those are guys that are there that you have to fight off to be able to take that.
Yeah,
So
those are
there's
like
some
planetary
fighters
militia.
and some little dudes on the planet. It's three fighter ships and 2 guys that are on the planet.
All right.
One of the times I played this game, I tried to get a Mechanol Rex, and those guys were like,
You're
"Oh,
only
my
able to-
rule book? That sucks.
Destroyers can move too, can't they?
They can only move 1.
So,
Yeah, destroyers can only move 1. Wait. No.
they
They can move 2. They can move 2. You're right.
Well, that's terrifying.
Even the fleet.
Hopefully.
Oh, from the command pool. And I guess that's it.
You got a little force build up there.
Maybe, sure.
your
You got
turn,
Mr.
sir.
Death Star generator over here.
I'm not building Death Stars.
You're building the thing that kills Death Stars.
Maybe I just need a lot of stuff for my primary objective.
Spend 300 trade goods.
So,
Close.
question about the building thing again. Build capacity 1 with 2 on a planet. Can I spend 1 and build 2? Or still no? Still 1.
You should be able to build if they're on the same planet.
Okay.
think
I
you should be
can't
able
do
to.
it now. I don't have any money.
Okay, I think you
But-
should be able to if they're on the same planet.
What's happening?
He just
I just
moved
moved
into
some
there, moved more stuff into there to I guess secure it better.
I'm just asking about build
Your turn.
mechanics.
Logistics. So you gain 4 command counters. Around the table, you can spend 3 influence worth of stuff to gain a command counter.
So this doesn't build a space dock. It
So
allows you to
definitely
build
doing
that
this.
extra space dock. So you have to have the space dock already built
And
to
then you
use
get
this
one
ability.
command.
Does that
So
make-
what?
You can't build a space dock. You need a space dock to use the secondary ability.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I
What's
just
the
had something to do with
secondary
space stuff.
So basically, to let you, like, for example, if I wanted to next turn, if I had that, I could take this planet, and technically the
Yeah,
command
yeah.
counter, I can't do anything else in this hex.
So
But
does
you
But
anybody
that would
want
let me
secondary?
build at the space dock. I'd have to have
Does
it built
anybody want
already.
the
Though.
secondary?
Oh wait, what is it?
I'm doing logistics.
Yes.
I'm doing the secondary twice.
Twice? How do you do it twice?
You just spend
6.
3 twice. You spend
Oh,
6
really?
for worth.
Nice.
Yep. It just costs a lot.
I have no influence. I spent everything.
So 2 command counters. And I'm put one here because it kind of needs to have this. And put one there. Okay.
Whose turn? Darcy went. Now who?
I don't know who goes after Darcy.
I did mine.
You do.
I
Federation
do?
Assault.
Okay. I'm gonna use my
Soul.
strategic allocation and put 2 ground troops on a planet that I control.
This is so trade icon.
It's just for this. It's showing you that if you can, this card that you have down there, when it unexhausts, you can immediately exhaust it again to get 2 trade goods instead of keeping it for
Get my flag
using it
one.
otherwise.
How'd you
Because
put
it's
it
a
together?
trading post.
Remember,
He
my
used a
ability
special
lets me
ability.
get 2 troops to put if I spend a
Planet
charge.
you control.
Do you still not have anything on the planet that's here?
Nope.
You could have done that when you put that on there.
You can do 2 things at once.
You can do anything in the hex.
You only
so
had 1 ground guy there at the time.
No, I had
he had 3 because he did that last time. You
Yeah.
probably should have done that when you activated that
I
system.
thought you could only do 1
No.
thing.
Yeah, all you really have to do is just say, okay, I'm picking up on this ship and I'm dropping it down on this ship.
Oh,
Because there's a
okay,
whole
well then-
list. If you
It's
look
too
at the
late.
strategy thing,
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh,
Mm-mm.
get out of here.
Too late, Stephen. You messed up.
you done goofed.
And that's
Yeah.
not, that's inactive.
It's
Don't be
exhausting.
cheating.
And that card we're going to put over here with your flag on it to let everybody know that you are.
Alright, who's next?
I am next. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to build stuff. I'm going to spend all my stuff, so if someone wants to go nuts, they can.
Well, who's after you?
I believe it's me. Right?
I'm after 4.
Because you have initiative, right?
No.
No,
Oh, you have initiative.
5.
Yeah, no, so that's Rob. Rob goes next.
5 for another dreadnought. And then 1 to get 2 people.
Alright, Darcy, your turn. No, Jeff, your turn.
okay.
These are strategy cards, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So you get a lot of influence if you take this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, also almost like half of the secret objectives have to do with Mechatol Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of them. Also, this card, whenever you take it and you control Mechatol Rex, you just automatically get 1 point. You just get 1
Automatically
point. Yeah, you just get a point if you take that card and
Oh, you
control
get a
Mechatol.
victory point.
Yeah, which is the point of the game.
Right.
I'm just here to have fun.
All right.
I'm probably not going to win, but I like what I'm doing.
These guys
me
can
too.
move 2. and I guess
I've got a
these
big
guys
shark
can
boat
move
up. That's all I
1.
care about.
Says the guy who already has 2 points. I'm not here to win. I'm just
Hey, man, this is happenstance.
for second place. Second place.
These guys can move 2. These guys can move.
They
this
both
one
have
down.
things on them, so you can't really move anybody.
You can move the
Oh, duh. Sorry.
these guys.
You're right.
There's
I
black
can
planets
act.
right there.
I can, and I really hate to do this.
Okay.
He's like, let me search my action card, see if there's something I can do to stop this. The question is, are you going to attack one planet with your 2, so it's 2 against 1, or are you going to take the risk and go 1-on-1 against his planets?
I just want to attack one planet.
So basically there's no space combat, so you do have to put one of your strategy tokens here, and then put a flag on that to show that you still
I
control
thought
it.
you couldn't share the tile,
Oh, that he's not, he's attacking it.
but he won't. He'll only be occupying.
Right,
that
it's
one.
his
He's
Oh,
done
space,
that one.
space is
So-
different,
So
so
if you have an action,
space, if he
it just
doesn't
gets
kill
you,
this guy off, it's,
Okay.
you can't have
Trade
multiple
it.
ships, but these are 2 different
Sweet.
planets, so to get the other one, he'd have to move more people.
Because I have one that
Last
does
time
the
you guys
political
rolled-
intrigue thing, but we're not.
Uh-huh.
You guys each rolled one
So
set.
I got 2 cards.
It was all resolved.
How do you have so many actions?
Yep, go ahead.
If it wasn't
Oh, so
resolved, do you continue to roll?
Yep, so if everybody misses, or just not everybody's
just keep
dead, you
rolling
just
till
keep
it's
rolling until
sorted out.
it's sorted out. You can also, like, retreat, and then your opponent gets an entire roll. And
So you get 3 of those and an additional.
do you
main
want to go
counter
for
thing?
this one, which has less money, or this
Yes.
one, which has more money? So you
Yeah.
want that one because you want
Wow.
the technology bonus or something?
That's
The
why
least
I picked
important.
it the first time.
Okay.
But I need a trade code.
So
that's
we
why
have
I
to
picked,
do trade agreements
political.
back, right?
Oh yeah, you definitely have to put trade agreements back.
Whoa, what?
They just fought each other.
Oh,
We had a little skirmish.
You don't have anything to play or anything crazy, do you? He's going into ground
I don't,
combat,
unfortunately.
so I guess y'all can put that over there
I
close
mean,
to
I
you
can
guys.
destroy all my guys on the planet, you know, for
So the first round,
balls.
you get 1 and you get 2. So and they, unless, does anybody have anything special for their ground forces to get extra combat?
Yeah.
let's see. All your ground
So you guys are going to
forces
hit on.
get +1 on combat rolls during invasion.
So he
Is it
does
ground
have a
forces?
special. So you'll have 7 or higher. You'll
So
hit.
yours are going to hit on 7s, his are going to hit on 8s.
Okay.
So you can both, one of you just rolled and the other rolls. So he
Nice.
killed one of your guys. You
Okay.
killed one of his
Hey.
guys, which is good.
You haven't bought any tech using the technology, right?
So here you go.
So how do you have 3 tech?
You start off with your specials.
You start off with 3 tech?
You don't start off with your. He starts off with whatever it says.
Wow.
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 Hey, this guy goes back to.
Get away from my.
This goes back to your pool because he died.
And
Oh,
he
and there's a
gets-
special thing here. It says, when one of your ground forces units is destroyed, roll a die on a result of 5+.
You get
the
to
unit
put him on your home
is
planet.
returned. So
So roll.
let's see if it comes back with me.
Yep. So you can put him on your home planet over there. Okey-doke. Next.
Does he control planet now?
He definitely controls the planet now, so he takes that, and that comes into your possession exhausted. So sideways.
And then that's a command. Right?
Yep. And now it's your turn, Matt.
I pass.
You pass already.
Yeah, I have no actions. I'm out of everything.
Oh my
I
goodness.
spent everything, so that was
Your turn.
a good move. I definitely should not have moved. If I had the cruiser in there, that would have been an entirely different thing.
I had no
Stop.
objective.
Yeah.
So that's the
That's-
minimal
Here?
attack I could do.
Okay. So
So
you can put
attack
I have a
one
very
token on
similar
there.
objective for that one.
I didn't start
so
building your
just
stuff.
move it to a
Finish us all. Be thinking about what
I
you're
will.
doing.
Do you
Yeah,
need me
you
to
already know what you're
read
building?
these?
Can I put all of them there?
You have to.
I actually need one ship,
You only have
which is
3
actually
here.
worse.
Did you want to put more of them over there when you
Yeah.
did the logistics? Because you didn't have to put them all right here.
That's
Because
the-
you only have 3 big ships. So these are all big, like those are all big ships.
Well, I
So,
guess I could move these over here first. I
well, you
could,
have to do that as your action.
I could do that first, right?
Yeah, so don't build yet.
Okay, I'll do that first.
Okay, so I guess that's her turn. And then it's my Federation of Souls turn.
Pass.
Oh dang. My turn. I'm going to play Warfare to take this up off of here.
And so your special thing for stealing tech is only ships?
So anybody can do the special bit on this, which is moving dreadnoughts and cruisers around to empty space,
Yeah.
which like never happens.
And I already
My
did
turn?
this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna play this to get a resource thing, because it's not in
Oh, so
play.
you get free tech.
Yep.
Oops.
Alright, Jeff's turn.
Yo, old man.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Do you have to do
Wanna
that as
look
an
at
action?
Yeah.
I don't think you actually have
So-
to do that as an action. You can just spin this as a resource.
you know,
So you
we
But
still
this
take-
play is an action.
kind of figure
Yeah,
out
but that
what
doesn't have any-
these are the ones that have crown.
If you
I
actually
wanna play it as
spin
my
it,
action.
what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
is you
so
can't.
this one will give you
Okay.
extra action.
So you need to actually
This
like
one,
take an
I'll
action to
because it
pass.
reduces purchase cost for technologies by 2.
So like you can't use this to delay your turn. Like if you're trying to sneak attack on somebody
Or-
after they've already
Or if
passed.
you want to amass ground units, the
Right.
stasis capsules will let all of your dreadnoughts hold one ground unit.
But you can still just trade this in as a resource.
Oh yeah, I might as well because I can't do it for anything
Are
else.
you gonna
I
move
was
the
gonna
other
say, if
fleet
you're going
out?
for something in particular.
My other fleet's already been exhausted.
So is it back to my turn or somebody's turn?
So I just
Okay.
grab that
It's
one
gonna be
back.
your turn,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Okay.
I get 2 shock troops there.
You have to unexhaust that and then exhaust it immediately to gain 2 shock troops.
Refresh ability.
Yep. So that only happens when
That's a
you
weird
do
noise.
that.
Does that cost an action to exhaust it?
It's basically whenever the status phase, when you would unexhaust it, you just exhaust it right back and you put the troops on there instead.
Okay.
So you basically
Everybody
you don't get the money
is
for that.
around.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Alright, so those are all tied up. So
So
I'm
but
gonna-
you can play this game where
I'm gonna spend.
Rex is in the middle and then everybody starts laying down tiles. So it's like random, right?
Yeah. But
But
then
it's like
but then it's not as
balanced.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah. This I haven't like if you can tell it's very balanced.
Yeah,
Like, in the
so-
way everything is.
Since we're all
So how
And it can be
much
extremely unbalanced the other way. Someone could just have tons
How
of
much
resources near them.
damage can like a dreadnought take?
2.
2 damage, and then it's
2.
gone. It's dead. So you can take 1 damage without dying.
Okay, just curious. Alright. Well, I'm gonna spend some money, so I don't know if somebody else
Activating
will-
that?
Yeah.
To spend money. Okay, next is you.
And I did, but my string.
And then you have to put one of those on that.
Uh,
And then my turn. I'm going to activate this system.
Well, yeah, but I'm tapped out of the
So
places.
you get those, yes?
Let me get that back.
yeah, my army looks tiny over here.
Bro, my army looks tiny. It's my whole army. Purple and orange and yellow.
The only thing I got
Hey,
sharp.
this is my whole army. I don't have more than anybody else.
Green actually is pretty great too.
Well, especially since he had stuff off the board. Nobody.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
but
Green's
Green's
got a whole
actually-
fleet. This is all I have.
Yeah, but your one fleet is like, oh my gosh.
The problem is if Rob decided to come wreck you, you'd be wrecked.
Oh yeah.
I would wreck him.
Yeah, because he has nothing.
Oh yeah, but not
Okay,
yet.
Not yet.
so that was my turn. Bernie Lenev.
Well, since I had to use an action for that, I think I don't have any command pool stuff left, and I'm gonna save this action card for a later date. So posh.
Okay. What was I gonna say? So you pass. So now it's back to the virus.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm just still trying to figure out my buying for last round. But aside from buying,
gosh, we've gone all the way around the time. Everybody's already passed.
then
Pretty
I'm-
much. So,
I'll pass.
oh, so you're gonna pass now?
Yeah, I'm just buying for my last round, but other than that,
I think past.
Back
I'll
to
throw those out
me.
there. You need another
I'm
carrier.
definitely going to pass as
Oh,
well.
you need another carrier.
why do I need another carry?
Alright, so who picks first? Jeff does.
Jeff does
You
pick.
only got two.
Jeff still needs to pick his units that he's buying.
Hurry up, you.
All right, well, hold on.
So
So
if you're gonna plan on buying a ton of stuff, try to like just pick it out, because you normally know kind of the amount of money that you're gonna have. So you
so
can pick it out ahead of time.
I get it. This is where we're at now.
First, you need to buy your units.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
just didn't want to slow anybody down.
Okay.
Refresh everything, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do the shock thing, so it doesn't stay fresh.
Oh, and we also can claim victory point things too. I'm gonna do this planet thing too, so, I
So
get 2
is it-
uses.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
also
it's
gonna
on
claim
that
the
If you
planet
have
thing.
something you can claim,
I'm also
I'm
gonna
gonna-
do that.
claim the planet thing.
Planet
I
thing?
didn't, I don't think I, what is the thing? This,
This
Spend
is
6
spend
trade
6 trade
Victory
goods.
points. The 6 trade goods.
Do you have the planet thing now,
Mm.
Sol?
No, did
Yes,
you put
I
that in
do.
the 6? That's mine's on number 3 now.
Oh.
Number 2. Because what's number 2?
Oh, you just spend a whole bunch of trade
Only
goods?
5 planets.
Yeah, I don't own 5
Yeah,
planets.
right.
I only own 4.
4 other than your home. So you need another planet.
Do you have 5 planets outside your home system?
Do I?
Oh yeah, so you have
Yeah, I
1,
didn't leave
2,
my flag.
3, 4, 5. So yeah, so everybody's at least off of 0 now.
And then we reclaim the triangles.
Oh,
Yep.
and I completed this guy. Right here.
If you've attacked a player this round with whom you have a trade agreement, he knew all along.
Oh.
He knew all along.
So,
Alright,
So yeah, we're just gonna set this here. Put your flag on it also,
okay.
so that way we can remember where the victory points are coming from. And then we're gonna move you up again. So Rob's left in the dust.
And before we restart.
And don't I get
for now.
another card, objective
Yep.
card?
So you get one of these.
Oh, command thing?
Pick you one.
Okay.
Own Mechatol Rex with
So
everything.
before we select these, I'm gonna play this card.
Okay. So choose a strategy card. No player may choose that strategy card this round. So that means nobody, period.
So
I think
she's
that's even
first.
you. Yeah, so choose one strategy card. No player may choose that strategy card. Yeah. So
So she becomes number 1.
no.
No.
Just no one can choose the one she picks.
Like she can just block 8,
And
so
I
it
can't
has a
pick it
bonus of
either.
4.
Right. So it just means that no one can pick that.
So nobody gets to pick 8.
It's gonna
What?
be super bonus next time. So let's go ahead and just put another bonus on that.
But he gets to pick first, right?
Yep. Just gets discarded.
It's probably too late. But
And we need to dole out action cards too, right?
Whose turn is it now? Is it mine?
I'm gonna take.
Oh, it's your turn. Sorry.
What I want. I put my 2 resources back on my thing so I can see what's going on.
Did we action cards? Did everybody
Say what?
action card?
No, you can deal out everybody an action card.
Okay.
Yeah, because that happens before this.
So I'll get
And then actually matter.
Oh, thank you.
Action card.
Thank you.
And then you get 2 action cards. Welcome to the club.
Whoa.
Nice.
I'm gonna take.
When it says play as an action, you have to do that on your turn.
What? Holy crap.
I'm gonna take trade.
These things are goof. Okay.
Did you already pick, Matt? What you-
Yeah, I picked
you
speaker.
The only ones that you can get cards for are technology and political, right?
What do you mean?
You can get
Action
tech cards
cards?
from technology, action cards from political.
Oh, heck, I'll take this one.
Or you're not going to do political?
I was thinking about it, but.
Stocking up on the logistics.
Well, yeah. I want logistics. I haven't got it at all.
You gotta make sure you
Which one you
save
gonna
your other stuff to be able to exhaust it. To be able to.
Now,
use
if I
it.
do
I've been running around with
diplomacy,
2 this whole
if I
time.
I can turn this bonus in
Why
for
did you not
command.
take it then?
Yes.
I think
Because
so.
I have this, so I don't need strategy allocation.
So he took the,
Oh, it's
he
fine.
took
I
the
mean,
bonus.
nah, it's perfect. It's a ploy.
So you get warfare, I guess?
Oh, I already picked.
Oh, you did.
Trade.
Okay. So he took the bonus, so he gets an extra. thing.
Yep. So you can pick either a trade good or one of those. You're probably picking one of those down there.
Okay, so do we put one extra one?
I already
No,
put
that-
one on
that
that,
was
and then we put one on warfare. No one picked warfare. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so do turn order.
Yep.
Um,
So you're first, sir. Where's the plans? Who has number 2?
I do.
Wow. So Barry Whitnam has 2.
I'm 3.
3. I'm just gonna leave you here just for now. No.
Okay. Good idea.
Technology and then trade.
And then I need my shock troops
Shock troops.
because I don't.
Oh
have
yeah,
one
because you're
right now.
exhausted. Yeah, let me get this. Matt, not so you feel any pressure, but the only player board they can see is yours.
So the bonus is actually helpful for you.
It's the only one they need to see.
plants,
I mean,
plants on
we're good. We're good.
No, I mean like
It
What
got
are
me the
those
bonus.
things?
I wanted the extra
An
thing.
extra bonus thing.
Basically, they
No.
hit harder.
look at the primary ability.
Yeah. I can tell somebody not to attack me, and I
Oh,
can't attack
sorry,
them.
am I thinking the secondary?
Hang on.
Spend one
so-
command from your strategy to refresh 2 of your exhausted plants.
So you get it 2 more.
Yeah, but I can't do the secondary.
Oh.
That's for everybody else.
So have you used the primary
So
yet?
who's one? Matt's one, right?
Matt is one, so go ahead, Matt.
I'm just trying to work some stuff out here. Are you ever going to use diplomacy? Logistically. I'll
For what?
save the.
I have to. You have to use your thing in a round.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do.
You have to use this?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't just be like, I'm going to take logistics because I'm the only one that has the things here, and I'm not going to play logistics, so no one can do secondary. You can't. Like you actually have to play. I mean, you could save it till the very end so that maybe people pass before you actually do it.
They don't have enough.
So what I'm gonna do
They don't
is
have
I'm
enough,
gonna
they have to
signal
pass.
jam this whole sector.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna signal jam that sector so that you can't move anything in there.
What?
So you have to
So-
take one of
Well,
your.
I've got a card that will negate that.
Okay.
So play this card to cancel the effect of any action just played. Then discard both cards. There you go.
Okay. Oh, I think I'll signal jam it then at the same time.
What? I've got another one. No, just kidding.
That would be awesome. Hey, at least we would have cleared it out of there.
Yeah. Okay. And
Did you
then
put
so
your signal
now
jam
it's- yeah. Okay.
But that's just for this entire round, right? Not for the entire game.
Yeah.
So I can't move
Do you want
anything
to
out
wait
or
on
in.
your thing?
Nothing.
much.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
not
to
with
I
that.
get to add a dude because of the thing.
Your
Do
action.
you want it done quickly?
This is the thing.
Because I'll do it.
Someone's at 3.
But we're good, right?
I just want.
Well, and
Before you
Darcy's
use
stuck
it.
right there too. She can't do anything.
Okay.
That was awesome.
So,
Max.
action 1, I'm gonna move
Nice.
all of this over here.
What's
My
gonna
question
happen now,
is-
Jeffrey?
Are you picking these guys up and
Yeah.
gonna be dropping those there?
Yeah.
Versus space combat, so
So what can
So
carry
I'll
those
do
guys?
3
Who's carrying
the
those?
big
this
ship.
this ship is basically like a carrier.
This guy can
So
carry him,
these
but
Yeah,
two
that is
guys are-
different for every single one. And the thing you have to think
This
about is,
guy,
does it
this
fly
guy.
this way or does it fly this way? I never know. Like, which is the
I
front?
like
I
the
think-
pointy ends of
yeah,
the
I
front.
think the
Yeah.
This like this?
Yeah,
But this way looks more like a shark.
It does.
But
Anyway.
this is the sensing side.
But usually, like,
This also attacks too, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you look at the ghost,
So this is gonna be crazy because you have all sorts of different numbers. So I need to know if any of you guys have bonuses to the specific ships.
I do. What do you mean bonuses to ships?
Different technology can give you different bonuses for different ships.
Who has technology?
Yes, I have a bonus.
The actual thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
not you. You're
card.
not. You're not in the fight.
Jeff
My
has
cruiser
technology.
has a +1
Mm-hmm.
on it,
hit,
and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So how does turn order work?
What was that?
How does like fight order work?
Basically, it's simultaneous with the different ships. He doesn't have a destroyer in there, so we don't do anti-fighter barrage.
Okay.
And yours doesn't have anything crazy. Yeah, yours is just you can build stuff on
Yep.
it. That's like, so a lot of times they have crazy, weird combat abilities. So we just go down the line. So, do you want to roll all of your attacks first? Because if he kills one of your ships, he's going to be able to copy one of your technologies.
What is that thing anyhow? Dreadnought or?
That is this.
That's my big ship.
What do you say that? How do you say that? I have no clue.
That's the
Duo
super.
Menobion?
This is his flagship. So
Sounds like a
basically, it's
Digimon.
his super thing. He gets to roll 2 dice on it, and they both hit on 6s. Which is, I mean, that's okay. It costs 10, so it's not as good as other ones. The thing about that is it's like a greenhouse. It's like a flying greenhouse. That's
Exactly.
exactly what it is.
That's why it's so good.
Okay, so you have 2 attacks. Your cruisers hit on, you said +1 now.
Right.
So your cruisers are going to hit on 6s. Your carriers are going to hit on a 9.
Okay.
So roll. Which one's going to be black? You can just roll them at the same time.
Cruiser would be red.
Okay.
Now mine says
So hit with both.
What did you say?
that at the start of each combat round, repair the ship. So how many hits can this thing? do?
Right? Because wait, which you said cruise gonna be red.
Yeah.
So yeah, he hit with both. So that's
My big
2
guy
hits
is
against
by
you.
five.
So now you roll. So these guys hit on 9s,
you-
right?
What
Yeah.
do you
So roll
sustain damage?
3.
That means
Where's
you
all the
survive
rest of the
3.
dice?
I'll just roll 3 for that, and then roll 2 for the big guy.
Okay, that's fine.
We should probably check.
I'm not there yet.
I got 1.
Got it.
So 1 hit against you.
Okay.
And then you roll your 2 to get
I'm probably gonna build
6s with the other one.
This turn.
I think mine's.
So 2. So
So
both
we
of you
could
have to
roll
take
stuff.
2 damage. So basically both your ships die, and he has to take 2 hits off with his ships. So these are here.
Mine's definitely weaker.
And then are you doing invasion combat with these
You
guys
now
on
have
that?
the most trade goods.
but what I
Did you
wanted
spend all
to
your
do.
trade goods?
I had to spend 6. My
Is
trade goods.
Maybe something else.
And you
Right,
guys are a little bit
those
better
are
at invasion combat, right?
Well,
They had like +1 or something like that.
So if I do this, because it's rounded
Well, I'm gonna
up,
be
it just
low on
gives
trade
me-
goods. I'm probably gonna empty out, depending on whenever technology goes.
It says if you have a dreadnought in like the first
That's
9,
kind
you
of why I
can't be it.
wanted to
Okay.
see if you wait until
I'm
my
good.
turn is done before you play diplomacy.
Okay.
So we'll
I'm not going to do that first.
So do you want to roll the black and I'll roll
I'm
the red?
not going to do it
Sure.
first.
Gotcha.
Right, okay. And does yours have +1?
Yeah, it
just
should.
look Just look at your
He should have
text.
the attack for it. Oh, you get to steal another one of my techs, right? Or does he have to win the battle?
Are these your action
I think
cards?
you
I've got a
Yeah.
card that would
I
have
think
been
it's
so
just.
helpful.
I think you just have to kill one of their ships.
No, he has to.
It should be right here.
He has to win the victory, doesn't he?
When you destroy at least one enemy unit in a space battle or invasion combat, you may copy and receive one free technology card, ignoring prerequisites that the enemy already has. Yeah, so you just get to copy one of these that you have. It says ignoring prerequisites, so you just get to copy one of these and get
So
it.
he already.
Are these two
Wait, did you
yours?
destroy a ship?
If they're sitting right here. Yeah,
Oh,
those
they
are
were.
mine.
Mine were stick 'em up here. I thought they were mine, sorry. I didn't really look at them. I was like, that didn't look familiar.
You
on
totally
the
did.
head.
9 and a 10.
Cheater.
But I didn't-
And
Yeah,
a 7.
betray him in the back.
I
Attack him. You look at his
Does he
cards.
have to do 8 plus?
He's starting
I
to
think so,
pin us again.
No, you have to do 7
more.
plus.
You did
He's
that
working
yourself.
it. He's working it.
I think so because you have
Rob
a
just
10
wants
plus.
everyone else to fight. He just wants to watch.
Right?
Yeah.
So like.
It's actually really cool to watch, to be honest. To
No, because
see
I think you have a 10
everyone.
bonus, so it's 9.
Yeah, so it's 7.
All
So
of your
I
ground
wouldn't
forces
mind
now
that,
receive +1
And
on all
then your
combat
9
rolls.
dies. So. And then you get to roll to see if he comes back.
So you did kill this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But didn't he kill one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that he still gets the planet back.
And
Okay.
you can take another text. So you can actually take 2 texts. Oh no, once per round. That's right.
Once per
Rob.
round. So you just get to copy one of those. So Rob, your turn.
I am going to. No, I can't.
It doesn't need prerequisites though to do it.
I know, but if he's going for
Oh,
something,
for
it might
something
be more
specific.
beneficial to.
I just need one planet. There's no. Oh, I'm gonna do my action first. Sorry about that. Place a free destroyer in any wormhole space that contains no enemy ships.
Nice. Is that action? Yep, that's the end of your turn. Next is Federation of Soul.
Okay. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go ahead and play. No. I'm going to do some buys.
Right?
here.
Is that opportunity?
What are you doing?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
By the
I had to go get a soda.
That is a huge
The
phone. Look at that
or-
thing.
orchestra.
It's a monster.
Mine's
it's the
mine's
same.
No,
Which is
they're
bigger?
the same thing.
6
You
plus.
just got to wear
Wait, which
cargo.
one's yours?
Yeah.
Which is yours? Is it bigger?
Galaxy. Yeah. No 4.
It's bigger?
His is bigger. I like the screen size. Like the phone is the same size, but his screen is bigger.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
What was that? The
Dude,
old
and I'm
portable
building-
little PlayStation?
I actually love these things.
What is it called?
Dude, I
The
love my phone
PSP?
too.
The
PSP?
first-
Does it look like a PSP?
When you first
or-
go, it feels so huge, but now every other phone feels so tiny. It's like you're playing
Oh my
with a little
gosh.
Game Boy Micro.
Yes,
So
when
it's
I
all
play
the
with
same.
my mom's iPhone 6, she's got a normal. It's like, what's
So
wrong?
it's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
the same, it's just bigger.
You
Yeah.
just try
I
like
think
the
that's the thing. When I
smaller
first got this,
phones,
I was like,
the 4S or something like that.
Oh,
goodness.
it feels
And then
weird.
now it's just
It
like,
really
yes,
does.
this is
Dropping
amazing.
it. You're gonna crush it. Did
I
you want to
haven't
drink it?
dropped mine. I've never dropped mine, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
We also have pretty nice cases because we don't want to break.
Shock
They're really
troops.
expensive.
Do shock troops fight pretty good?
Yes.
I would hope so.
I can get you the. I can get you the.
I'm thinking about like leaving that planet because I really just wanted a presence there. I really don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
So they hit on 5s, as opposed to 8.
Who hits on
That's
5s?
really kind of great.
Shock troops have a 50% chance of
This-
hitting.
Do
Actually,
shock troops count like for like tech buffs for ground forces?
Alright,
Yep,
whose turn
they're
is it?
ground troops.
Because
Are you
that
going still?
I don't
that's
know.
insanity.
So
Then they hit
it's
on like 4s and can
So like the
regenerate.
thing is like
political.
if you go to
Let's
attack my
political.
planet,
Steven, your turn.
yeah, basically you're
No,
not
I
going to take that
figured.
planet
Are you
unless you
done?
bombard the crap out
You're
of
not
it.
gonna do that?
If he had shock troops, that would be terrifying.
Yeah, because you get +1s when they hit on 4s.
Yeah, not only would they hit on 4s, but he'd have a chance to regen them if they die.
What all can I use these points for again? To buy
to buy
troops?
stuff. Yes.
To buy more things on the board, so like ships and stuff. You can also use it to
How much
buy the
is yours
technology
cost?
whenever he plays a technology card.
Okay.
Did somebody take the politics card?
Yes.
Steven.
Okay.
Are you still building so Steamate? Can we get to the next person?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go
Your
to the
turn.
next
What
person.
are you building?
So I'm gonna use this.
Your main ship will tell you on here what it's worth.
This guy.
If that's
Okay,
what you're
Ghost
building.
ship? Play as an action.
Yeah,
Play
yours
as
costs-
Which one
In
is
a
you
this?
got a
non-home
capacity of
system.
3.
that contains a wormhole with no enemy
And ground
ships.
troops don't
What?
count.
Yeah.
So
you
basically
could-
the
you
only
could
place you
do
can place
this
is
with 3
there.
ground troops and with 3 fighters.
Big destroyer.
What is going on, man?
And do I,
Pretty
That's
awesome,
weird.
actually.
Okay, yeah, that's your turn.
There's
And I have
really
to get
no
rid of one
good
of these,
space
right?
ship.
Nope, not at all. It's just that card. You just
They all,
wish I
they
had
all
one.
have
but
to
that's
work
my
together.
turn.
So next we go to me.
Okay.
What do I want to do? You didn't play diplomacy yet, right?
No, sir. I'll play it if you're not gonna fight me. I'm not trying to fight anybody.
I'm thinking about spinning plans so I can exhaust.
The reclamation of like these tiles is only like a primary ability, right? It's not like a secondary thing.
I'm good on that, man. What are we doing? I'm gonna spin that. I'm spinning this one. And this one. Yeah. Yep.
Just make sure to get right.
why would
Yep.
somebody want a war cent? It's so
And they have
expensive.
the
It's more
capacity of
expensive than
6.
your
It
ship.
rolls
So that's
3
perfect.
dice and hits on 3s. And it can also carry 6 things like a carrier. It moves 2 spaces.
Oh, wow.
So basically, it just like it really wrecks everything.
And there's action cards that go
like
with
the
it.
fact that you can roll a die and hit on a 3 is really, really good. Like you don't miss. You hit a lot.
But you have to have a very
This,
substantial tech investment.
This thing here, public
What do you
objective.
What do you have to have the red?
Do you actually have
So,
to pay 6 grave goods to
No,
this?
you
Essentially,
during the turn you
Secret
spend 6
war
trade
side,
goods.
you
Oh.
can have
You
this
can't
one,
even get
this
it.
one, this one, and
Hey,
this
hold
one
on.
just to access.
You can't claim it
I
right now.
see.
I did
So
it
that's
last
why
round.
it's
Did you claim something last round?
So what about the
did last
dreadnought? Do you have to
Right,
have
but
a
did you
special
claim-
technology to get the
You only get
dreadnought?
one claim for an objective
No.
unless you're the
So
ambassador
it just costs a lot.
per round.
Oh, so did I claim another
You
one
did.
last round?
Yeah,
Because remember, you
claim
jumped
And they
out.
kill on
planets.
a 5.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
So
they also
until
sustain
the end of the
damage, so
round,
they
you
can
can't
come
claim
back.
it all victory.
Unless
you
you're
take
the
damage.
what?
So I am
Ambassador.
Alright,
So you can step
Which
them up.
he's gonna grab.
Yeah.
10. Yeah. I am done.
Oh, I made a mistake here. I can't have this many ships in one area, right?
The fighters don't count. It's just the if the
fighters
carriers
don't
if the
count.
carriers
No.
can
It's the
carry it.
big ones.
The carriers can carry up to 6 fighters.
Then I'm good.
Okay. So I'm done. So virus.
That's your name, Virus.
Yep.
Virus.
Why would we call him by anything else? Did you just see what he did to Matt?
Was I was hoping that trade would be a bit more in my favor. He still took out a lot of stuff.
I'll do the.
You should wait.
How many of us
No,
did it was
I
only
didn't
the
know, but-
mechanized and this guy?
So these are actually like better ground forces. They can actually be treated as ground forces. They can take 2 hits instead of 1, and they also roll 2 dice and hit on 6s.
Okay.
So they hit really
Whereas
good.
this
These
one-
guys, when they basically have, they don't, like when they fight, they shoot at
Only in
people
the air.
in the
Doesn't-
air. So basically, if you had one in this sector, actually, do you have one somewhere? You have one over here, right?
I think I've got
No, you got the other guy. Anyway, if you have one in there, as soon as I activate that system before combat starts, they get to shoot at somebody. So they could kill something before it actually gets to hit you.
Okay.
There's also a technology which allows them to shoot one system away. So like, say I activate here and you have like 3 of them here, they can all shoot
They
at this
can
area.
help.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they can shoot before, but they only shoot once.
Can you move the PDSs around?
Yeah, but you have to use a carrier to do it.
And can you have more than one PDS on the planet?
You can have up to 2.
That's not bad.
Okay, I'm doing the.
So if there's like 2 planets in there, you could have 4 PDSs in one sector or whatever, you know? Like you could just load your whole planet up with PDSs. And hitting on 6 isn't that bad. So
So you're using the thing to get the tech?
Yeah, tech. Doing the tech.
You guys having fun?
I'm having fun. I love this game.
Okay, so
I love
that's
this
now
game
it's time for the
I'm having a lot more
secondary
fun
ability.
since she let me have my planet
Oh, you
back,
gonna buy
and
a
I
tech?
understand why she did it, but I was
Yes.
pretty salty at first.
I couldn't tell. You seem like you're having a good time.
Sarcasm.
Move your back.
So did Jeff just go?
Yes, your turn, Matt.
No, I'm number
No,
2.
so we're doing secondary ability for the tech. If anybody
Oh,
else
secondary ability for the
Oh,
tech.
for the
So,
tech.
Yeah, so
Oh, I do.
I just
So
bought some
what,
tech.
what is my currency, the green or the red?
The green
The green is. my
is your
currency.
actual currency for buying stuff. The red is for political. Political votes.
Tech.
Okay.
Give me one of these.
I get rid of one of these.
Oh, and I get. Yeah, I didn't spend 2.
What are you doing with your trade?
So, I researched that if I'm ever producing troops on a space dock, I get 1 additional resource when I'm producing units, as long as I'm producing at a
So nobody
space dock.
activated the trade thing.
Correct.
I'm
What
gonna
is
use
this?
Whose turn is it now?
special ability.
Are you doing
Research.
technology? Because he did the technology card, so you can do the secondary ability.
So whenever I'm producing on a
So you can
space
spend
dock,
one of those and then spend money to be able to buy a technology. It depends on the type.
actually
Because
the
some of these
Star
give you
Wars tools
discounts,
that
so your
have that.
discounts are your blues are discounted by
this is
2,
just the capacity.
your greens are discounted by 1, and your reds are discounted by 1. So if you're trying to buy those types, they're a lot cheaper.
Why are they discounted for her?
Because she has the planets that have those symbols on it.
What symbols?
The symbols on these planets. Do you have planets like that with the symbols? You've been getting them for free, so it doesn't have to matter to you. But they're
Yeah, I have
cheaper
planets
if
with
you
all
buy the
those.
color for with a planet that has those.
Mm-hmm.
Still lost.
I have both.
What type of technology did you just buy?
I bought a red one.
So if this is yellow,
Yeah.
If you bought a yellow one, it would cost you 2 less.
That would have
2
sucked because I already spent the previous turns.
But you got those for free, so
Yeah,
it wasn't the same.
you-
So
I
you
still
could have
wanna
got
feel
them for
spited.
cheaper.
Yes, I still want to feel spited.
I described it several times.
I know.
There's a lot going on in this
So-
game.
Yeah.
So what is it?
You
So
have been
how
doing a
much-
fantastic job.
So what?
How much do I spend to get this?
So
You
normally
can
it's
only
8,
have 2
so if
war
you have
zones, you're not
2,
allowed to have more.
So it's what?
then it would be 6 to
I
buy.
only
So you have
see
to exhaust 6 resources.
Well,
You can
then,
use
yeah.
trade goods. or
That's
the planets.
$24.
I want more.
Are you about to buy a Warzone?
And
No.
it's the, how much for this?
That's
Because you don't have any of the red. You're still 3
I
texts
only
away.
need 1 red.
No,
How
you don't.
much is it for the
The
rental?
deep space thing is
Is it
Well,
Is
yeah,
that
I
the
have
first
two
one?
of those, but I only
Say
need
what?
1
8 for
red
this one
because you have
too?
to have yellow as well.
That
But
would
you
cost
also have to
straight
have
up.
2
Oh,
red.
that
You
would
have to
cost
have
7,
the high
'cause you're
lar
at 7.
and the deep space.
The deep space. Yeah.
So 3, because the high lar, the deep space, and
Right,
the
I'm talking
Warzone.
about just
It's a
for
lot.
the specific prerequisite right
Yep.
before. I know you have to get other stuff, but
Yeah.
just.
So you're 3 texts away. Okay.
So,
Yep, she just glued these together and put it on a little thing.
There are people who have done that and painted them all up and stuff like that. They bought 2 copies of the game, so they could do that to every single
and
one.
then
That's
I have to
amazing.
use this. And then I
And did
also
what?
use my.
Like glue these
thing
together
at the
so it
same
just
time.
looks like this and put it on like a little thing that
Yes.
just kind of hovers around.
Alright.
That'd be awesome.
So is it my turn?
he just did his, so it's your turn, Matt.
Why is it Matt's turn? I'm number 2.
Matt's number 1. He's number 7.
Oh, okay.
So we just did the technology thing. So now Matt actually takes his actual turn.
Okay.
Oh.
Well then. I'm gonna spend command pool here, and so I'm gonna build capacity of 3. So I spend 1. I can build 2. I can spend. I'm just building stuff, so you can go.
All right, I'm going to do my diplomacy.
Okay.
And what does that mean? You're saying-
Name an opponent for the remainder of this phase. Neither you nor that opponent may activate a system containing units of the other players. Basically, we can't fight each other. And I'm going to say Roy can't attack me.
Okay, good. Because
Good.
I was definitely not going to do that.
Well, she's already got her things. You've already used your planet, and I've got my 1 ship right in here, so I don't want you guys to, like, move in.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay,
mine.
So number 3.
Now, is anyone wanting to do the secondary ability?
I did. I
Spend
said the
one
strategy
command.
allocation on exhaust 2.
Spend what?
You spend 1 in your strategy allocation, and you get to unexhaust 2 planets. Which that stinks. I wish I could do that.
Wait, I can do that now?
Yeah. But
And
it
I can do
costs-
it for free.
No.
And if you have number 1, yes, you can do it for free. Why did you do it at the very first start of the game?
He asked me to wait.
Why would you help him out like that? That is
He's
insane.
He's helping me buy time.
I tell you what, thank you.
Okay.
That actually.
Well, you
does
helped
it.
everyone out.
Yeah, I helped
everyone
everybody
with
out.
all stuff.
Hey, I'm not fighting anybody. We're all friends.
Yes.
Come on over.
It's over, mister.
That's. I'm excited to see you guys fight. I'm excited to see him get his revenge on Darcy, and I want to see him
Me and
take over the
Darcy are
middle.
fine now. We're cool.
Sure,
It just
sure.
had to be my objective.
Drink this
that's all.
drink. It's not poison.
No, I'm not drinking that.
It's totally healthy. It's gotcha.
That's
totally
not part
healthy.
of your
Mountain Dew.
plan right there.
No, but this day does not go with the plan. This is special day.
So whose turn is it?
That's
I think
actually
it's Steven's.
And
I already saw a
it-
better picture
Okay,
of that.
so
insane.
then it's-
Just the sheer
it's
number
me.
of them that are out
So
there.
It's a
I'm
better
going
picture.
to.
Wait, are
Better
you
picture.
logistics? I haven't gone
Is
yet.
that a picture of the game?
I just
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it's
I
your
gotta find a
turn.
better one.
Where
You
I was
said you
telling
just
Roy what
went.
you should
So
do. is
did
take
he
the-
go?
take a war
I just
sense.
went.
Oh, duh.
My action was the diplomacy thing, so it's done. So
Yep,
I'll
I
put
did
it
the
up.
diplomacy too.
I also
So
put
next
the political.
is Federation of Sol.
Yeah, okay.
You did the political.
What's
Yeah,
its
remember?
action?
What was the secondary? Spend one command
When did you do political?
to draw one action.
It was the first thing I did.
Did we do a political card?
No.
Oh,
What
did
the
I do-
crap?
You didn't do
Did
political.
you get action cards?
He didn't do political.
I didn't do political. I was thinking about another turn.
So you're doing it
Sorry.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get your 3 action cards first?
Yes.
And
he-
your strategy allocation token? So we do that in order.
Whoops.
And then this is the law that Matt chose, so we get to blame him for how terrible it is.
No,
I hope it's one that's like, everybody gets free stuff, because there are ones like
no,
that.
no, it goes into
Is it way worse than
strategy
that?
allocation.
Everyone
No.
explodes, because
No,
there are
it
that
was,
also.
it was a small contingency against something that already happened.
It just says I received 1 command counter.
Yeah, he can
Doesn't say
put it
what else to
anyway.
do.
Yes, you can put it anywhere.
Where?
Here's the picture I was looking for.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This
that.
is epic. Look,
Oh my goodness, is that this?
that's this game, but
That's
someone
huge.
made the tiles bigger, and then they made little like balls for every single.
Oh, that
planet.
was that
Oh my
table?
goodness.
Yeah.
So they made their own game?
That's amazing.
How did he do
Let me
that?
see, if you don't mind.
That seems like an awesome weekend project.
How did he
Oh,
do
yes.
It sounds like an awesome multiple like week project. What are you talking about?
It'd be
To
fun.
make all those little balls and paint them. He has like little signs across the top of them that say the name of it.
Well, I guess the
Okay.
He
question
has
is,
you're about
magnets
to
on them
combine
that
all
you can
stuff
place
like
the
it.
space
are you just
station
doing
onto.
wooden spheres, or are you actually going to have like
Yeah.
terrain?
Oh, they're different sizes, and some of them are like
Oh, yeah.
fractured.
You can just go buy
How
one.
bad is it?
The dice rolling.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
think
all the
people
tiles
would
are like that big instead
Alright,
of the
what
size
is
that they are right there.
All right.
Unconventional weapons law. We must immediately dismantle these creations of chaos. If you're for it, all dreadnoughts and war sons receive -2 on all combat rolls.
No.
No.
If you're against it, all players must choose and exhaust one of their planets for each dreadnought and war son they have in play, if
I'm
available.
against that.
Yeah.
Well, my planet's
No
already
way.
exhausted, so that really wouldn't count, right?
Yeah, but you only get votes for the plants that you have. I have
Yes,
Well,
we
no,
do.
but I have 4
10,
votes.
11.
I have 4 votes not exhausted.
I have 11 votes, not exhausted.
Yeah, I say let's not
I've got
do.
11 votes, not exhausted.
Let's not do -2 to the dreadnoughts. That's
Come on, guys.
that's
Make
a
love, not
law.
war.
That's for the rest of the game.
Make love, not war.
You realize that I have like a whole bunch on the board. Like I'm not
Yeah,
gonna let that
absolutely.
happen. That's
All right, so
weird.
that's 15 between us.
But does that mean
Right? She doesn't want it either. How many?
No way.
She has a ton of
I got
votes in
11.
too. So she has
Nobody
6,
wants.
Wait.
7, 8, 9, 10.
You don't have
11.
any dreadnoughts,
No, she doesn't have any.
so you won't even be.
Well, she's
affected.
got
Dreadnought.
she's got
Dreadnought.
here.
Dreadnought.
Oh yeah. Okay.
dreadnought?
Oh well then yeah, no,
Dreadnought.
I'm against that. Oh
Right,
my god.
Do you have a dreadnought?
If
Not
you
yet.
vote it down, don't you have to exhaust your?
Does
Only
it say if we vote it
one
down,
for
we
each
have to?
dreadnought you have.
Oh, if we vote it down, we have to exhaust one.
No,
for each
if
dreadnought?
we all vote against, all players must choose and exhaust one of their planets for each dreadnought and war zone they have in play.
So it's gonna screw us either way.
Yes.
What's the other
But
He's
that's
gonna be
one
wiped
turn,
out.
though.
thing?
That's
The-
one turn that something's going to be exhausted. You'll get that back.
And war
The
son.
rest of the
Hey, F
game,
you,
no
Matt.
dreadnoughts. The
So I
rest of
don't
the
have
game, no
one.
dreadnoughts.
I don't have one in
So
play
then
right
it
now,
wouldn't
so
matter.
I'm good.
It's
I'm glad
easy
I
for the
got
people
dreadnoughts
who
now.
exhaust
should
Do you
be
have
against
dreadnoughts
it.
in play?
Or
No,
maybe.
no, you don't.
No, I don't have any
To
right
say
now.
this-
so
Hello?
I'm
That's
about to
right.
buy one.
And
Gotcha.
that's,
I say we
that
go
hurts
for
you
it.
too.
Destroyers.
Oh, I've only got
Other
one
than-
dreadnought.
Other than you.
But you, for the rest of the
It's,
game, though, for your fleet,
It's
I'm not
only
gonna vote for it.
dreadnought and war
yeah,
son.
you're against it.
Oh yeah.
You wanna
no,
vote
I'm
for it?
not.
No.
All I have to
we
do
don't
is
it the
exhaust
right
one
way. You do
planet.
it-
I don't
You
need
do it
to
on my
exhaust
support.
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, come on, that's just.
On my support for it.
So we're against it. That's good.
Yes, against it.
At the very bottom, there's a thing that
But
says
that
master
means you have
player.
to exhaust a planet.
So there's all these drop downs that you
So
have
the
to
question
do.
I exhaust the planet is if I vote for it. Well, I don't have to exhaust planets anyway.
You don't have it because
Okay,
we're
so
against
it's my
against it
turn
against it.
I'm gonna go.
So everyone exhaust
You
the
done?
planet.
Oh,
Oh no, it's per dreadnought.
So I am exhausting
Per
all of my
dreadnought.
planets.
So the only
Hey
one that
Matt,
really
go,
affects
go after yourself. I would totally get rid of that law like altogether if I could, but I don't have any more strategy tokens.
We're getting rid of it.
How do you get rid of it with the
So is it
strategy
-1 to attack rolls or
It's
-2?
-2.
Yes,
to
I
attack
can't.
rolls.
I have to say against that.
But you
Well,
have
we
to
have to
exhaust
exhaust
a
the
planet
planet
for
first.
every
I
one.
know I have to exhaust 4. Which is
So
fine.
I'm
Wow.
going.
Oh
So I
man.
exhausted
I'm
all
sorry.
of my. All of my.
So his exhaust
Oh,
2,
I
exhaust
can't
4,
do that
you
yet.
won.
I have to move these guys first.
Why are you moving them? It's not your turn.
That's funny.
He's pretty much done.
But that wasn't his turn that was doing that. That was Steven's turn.
Stevens, it's
And we
Well,
haven't,
no,
we
no,
haven't
no.
done the secondary thing for politics yet, have we?
What's the secondary? Spend 1 command counter for strategy allocation area to draw 1 action card.
Which I get to do for free.
I'm just racking up on these cards.
Spend what? One strategy. Extermination.
I went. I'm done.
That played out better than I thought it would.
Yeah, it would have been vetoed by me if I had a freaking strategy allocation thing. Somebody wouldn't play their logistics card.
I've got other things to do.
No, logistics is good. Whose turn is it? Mine?
I just went.
Says-
I just moved my guys over here.
Okay, cool. So my turn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think she's coming to attack me. But
No,
I don't know why.
I thought I was
Fight.
thinking I couldn't have anything there when I put my other guys.
I want to see conflicts other than this.
I guess these don't count, do they?
No, those count as your
These
ships.
little
Yeah.
skirmish.
I'm
So
just
I
gonna
get-
can only
1,
have.
2,
I can
three,
only
Weird
have.
4,
territorial
5.
dispute over the Ukraine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Crimea. This
and
is
I've got
Crimea.
4, so I can't. I have to keep one up here.
So what's happening?
Let's do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do trade. I'm gonna do trade, so I get 3, and then I get from my
What do you
active
think?
trade
Yeah,
agreements.
absolutely.
No,
Are you gonna?
you're
no.
not. No. Why would you
Why
even think that I let y'all do that stupidness?
Man, it's
Hold on. Do we get to spend a thing for
For
a
the
thing?
secondary, yes.
Yes, so you guys can spend a
And I
strategy
get +1
allocation
for every
to
trade
do
agreement.
that.
I get
Why?
one for free.
Which
Man,
card is
that's-
that?
Man, I don't like
You have
that.
to do contact.
So I get 3
Yeah,
of
Was
them.
that one of your starting stuff?
And then
It's two.
there's all these like
I just got
drop down boxes, and you just fill out the drop down
That's
box,
kinda
and
what
like
I'm
another
going
drop down box, and then
That's
you
why I haven't done the red.
keep going until you select what looks as close to what you're trying to do, and then
I'm a little bit up there.
if
Oh
you
my
want to make
gosh,
sure
bro,
it goes
you're
to
a useless.
PMT, like
Look
type
how many
in
he
there
has.
I
for
want
the
that
PMT or
card that
something
takes
like
it all away.
in the description or whatever.
That's the
Well,
trade.
I'm spending all of them.
Bro, you could
There's
just
not gonna be
just-
any left to
Not if
steal.
I pick.
But you can only buy 1 technology at a time. What are you buying?
My wife is calling me about turning.
I was like, I couldn't imagine.
You're buying your
Who's-
big
who's
ship
turn
and
is it?
wax.
Asking me
Yeah.
how to.
Oh,
Is it
Yeah,
Jeff, are
'cause-
you going?
Well, she's asking me how to put a
No.
work order. People that
Do
actually don't put
the
in work
things that are
orders.
special for your
1,
race count
2,
as
3,
snacks?
4.
He just
So you have
went.
4
You
Are
are
ship
these
for it.
technologies?
I did the trade.
So now it's
Well, yeah,
technology.
but you can buy them.
So your turn,
But I
Jeff.
can only get one.
1 per
Okay.
turn. You can only do 1 tech
Hey,
per turn.
question. What happens when you run out of the pieces that you like?
What do you mean? Then
Okay.
that's as many as you can have on the board.
Okay, just curious.
One race only has so many people.
You can only.
Yeah, you can only have 2 War Suns max. You can only have, I mean, you have like a bajillion destroyers. You can't have more destroyers if you're running out of destroyers. Sort of
He's
thing.
not so much a race; it's just a giant fleet of manor bots.
A giant
Yeah.
fleet of destroyers.
If you have 2
How are you
spaces
getting
like
so much
this
stuff?
and you want to attack,
Are you like tapping your planets?
You pick one. You
one go
activate
first.
one space, and then you put all the things that are going in that space before any combat
How do
happens.
you have so much money?
Oh no.
He's got a bunch of planets right now. He's got
I had how to get 9.
his
I had
starting
9
planet started with
trainers.
$4 on it, so that's
Yeah, and then he has 4 additional planets.
So you're like impossible to attack, aren't you?
How am I impossible?
What do you
Because
mean?
you have like all these special abilities.
Two.
He
That's
just
what
does a
you're-
lot of damage.
Yeah.
So I have to
unless
have trade goods to do that. But this dude right here is like $30 in trade goods right now.
Oh, do you?
He
You
has
don't
to
have to have trade goods anymore.
He's
You've already-
got, look
No,
what he's got in
I
his
didn't
hand.
I didn't buy that ability.
What he's got in
Plus,
his hand
all
plus
that.
down
Oh,
there.
that's
I didn't buy that
stuff.
ability because that's only for invasion stuff. So I need to keep my trade goods for my ability.
Rob, do you want your favorite back?
Why? Are you about to attack me?
No, man. I'm just asking. I have a small surplus, so
I'll take it, Matt.
No. I mean, I don't want my favor back, but I don't want to be attacked either.
No,
All right.
But you're
I
in
have,
the,
I
Come on,
have to
guys,
go
let's go.
through Imperial Rex to get to you.
no, not if you went
Wait,
through a wormhole.
what was that
I'll
thing
give
that
it
you
to Rob.
upgraded?
I'm going into here.
Oh, it's what?
Oh, Stephen!
The showdown
You
begins.
wanted to fight me?
Apparently,
Oh.
he's lining up around you, Steve.
I just have
He
one
doesn't
more.
even care about taking planets right now.
This is Twilight Imperium.
Alright, so you don't have anything. Yeah, you don't have anything to make that better.
No.
Are both of these +1 to attacks on them?
Actually,
So he's not taking over the planet.
He's
He's
definitely-
just killing.
You're
the
definitely not going
carrier.
to take over the planet
He
like
just
that,
wants the
since-
technology.
which is probably the case. Yeah.
all right.
I actually really want to make that Twilight Imperium table.
I have the automated.
Do it, man.
Right. Once you
Just
play
make
this
me one
game,
right here.
it's addicting.
See, the thing
Do
is, like, I don't know. I feel like I need to do something other than sit at a computer for most of my day. So I'm just like, okay, man, I could go outside. That would be
Okay.
that'd be a good start.
Did I change you, Matt? I'm sorry.
No, it's a long seated thing that I've wanted to do but haven't been able to because of
Okay, so what do you plan? Really
constraints
technology.
with other people.
Gotcha.
My cruisers get +1, and my
Because my
destroyers
idea
get
of going out for a weekend is like going camping or kayaking or something. My ex-girlfriend's like,
There's
oh,
no
club.
fighters.
All on all
No.
anti-fighters, so just not normal.
It's not really
Anti-
what you do
So,
when you're in a relationship.
+2.
And
Wait,
roll
no,
one
no,
more
no,
die.
people in relationships-
All anti-fighter.
People in relationships.
So it's
don't
not
go
normal. It's only when you're going against fighters.
clubbing. People not in relationships probably shouldn't go clubbing.
Okay.
Stream
So
loves this conversation.
+1.
So
Most
yeah,
people
they
in
get
relationship
+1.
wouldn't
Okay,
do
but
that.
I've got
think
this
she did.
carrier,
That's
so
okay.
I rolled a 9. I
Kill
hit.
something.
I hit.
You will pay.
I'm sorry, did the transport ship kill something?
Yes, exactly.
That's amazing.
You're
So
just gonna
the
murder it.
You got like a blockade runner that's got like.
It's dead.
Okay, so I took one with me. I'll take it.
So these are cheaper and those are more expensive. These cost 1 to buy. Those cost 2 to buy.
Hey,
And
don't
then-
these guys get to like bombard the planet or something?
They get to anti-fighter barrage, but there are no fighters there.
No, bombardment.
Bombardment, I think cruisers.
No, that's dreadnoughts.
Cruisers.
That's dreadnoughts
Only dreadnoughts have bombardment.
and
And
war
War
suns.
Sons.
And War Suns. So just the ones that you tried to nerf.
Uh,
Jerko.
Hello.
how
Let's go check on the babies. They might still be asleep.
I was terrified. I thought his wife changed. I was like, sorry. That's weird. Heather?
What turn are you?
He's the last turn.
I don't remember you being
Okay, so
So now it's gonna be Roy.
Alright.
No, your turn 1, right?
Yes, I'm turn.
So now it's your turn.
well,
My turn.
You can't take over the planet.
yeah, but I'm not
Well, you spent your 1 move coming here, so you have to put your command
with these
token.
guys.
You can only go to 1 system at a time.
I only have one action for this turn.
I have a
So you have to put your command
seriously-
token down.
I have
I
a
gotta
seriously
decide.
legit question for Roy.
What is it?
Because I'm out of command tokens.
So you have to
Am I
pass.
forced to pass?
Yep.
Or unless you can play a card or do
Unless
your
you have
special
a-
She was
bonus.
actually playing with toys in her crib. So.
Hi.
Hey, she's happy though. She's a little snotty.
Yeah.
Are you still acting sleepy?
Okay. So
That guy's crazy. What's
So
up?
if it says play as an action, I can use that as an action for the turn?
That takes up your action for the turn.
And not
now have a
pass,
reason
not
to
have
spend
pass.
all my
money.
Okay. So
Because he's out
that's,
of command tokens.
that's what I need to do and hope that somebody
you
gives
can't just
command
be Newman's buffer the whole.
Because like I can get command tokens from her.
Not necessarily, but
Why was
If
it
we
she
have
plays
no
something.
benefit really from attacking each other.
I'm gonna play it for a minute.
Okay, I was.
We really don't.
that-
But I told him
that's-
to watch out for you, especially if you can get the technology stuff.
That's
It's
that
ridiculous.
Okay,
reminds me
well,
too.
I'm gonna play enhanced armor
So you get to copy one?
so that I.
Which one are you going to copy?
I don't know.
And so essentially, all my cruisers have
How'd
sustained
you get
damage
all this
ability
stuff?
until the
For
end.
this
Copy
round?
technology every turn.
Just keep that in play so you remember for yourself.
I'll just keep it in the middle of my sheet.
Okay.
And now it's Raj.
I just want somebody coming in the wormhole,
That's all I got.
jacking stuff up. So I'm just kind of like, okay. I mean,
Making it safe.
or more intimidating.
I'm like just legitimately terrified of all of the stuff on the board because I feel I'm behind on boats.
What number are you?
I'm number 2.
So 3 goes
So it's-
Federation Soul.
You.
It's your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
my
what it means,
turn.
you.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. All right. So
now the thing happens.
By the way, that's not exhausted because it's a new round. Microtechnology is a good one. I already played my politician, right?
Yes, you did that last round.
So,
And you are 1?
Microtech, yeah. Microtech is new. Yeah.
I'm building here.
Well, because I'll be able to get good stuff because I'm the second. No!
No, because it'll go 1, 2.
Oh!
So you'd be 4th.
Okay, my turn? Or-
Not yet.
No.
He's building troops.
Okay, who's next
So
after
with
him?
that,
You are.
I am.
Do you know what you want to do?
Why'd you put it
I'm
there?
gonna do my.
That's
I think
interesting.
you
I thought you were going to like go here and just like.
I'm pretty sure your
So
flagship
you get
has to be
4,
built
and everybody else can
He's got his
exhaust again.
That's what I'm saying.
it has to be built on
Yeah,
the
space
planet.
station. Does it say your home planet?
I thought so.
Alright, flagship.
Is that a space station?
What does it say? I'm pretty sure flagship. The special rules for flagship. Is
It doesn't say anything on here.
All right.
Let me get the.
Well, Stephen's building. The secondary. Anybody want to
This flagship.
receive a command center for every 3 influence you spend?
I can't because all of mine are already tapped.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Absolutely, would love to.
So,
Yeah, flagships have to be produced in your home system.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just the
Meaning
thing.
they
Is
have
flag.
to be put here only.
I mean, they can only come from there. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, this might be a dumb
I'm
question,
an
just to make
idiot.
sure.
Uh-oh.
It's either this
I spent
or this.
$2
or
more on technology. I didn't need to.
Yeah, it can't be better.
Yeah, I've done that
So
last
is
2
anybody
rounds.
doing the logistics secondary
I
ability?
already did it.
I already did it.
Are you? I think everybody's done it. Logistics.
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
and I've got
I
the
did.
extra
Alright.
6 here.
Good. Okay, and then you're done. So it's now my turn.
So,
What do I want to do?
2, 3. So I'll spend 5 of it on that. And then 2 more on that.
I don't want to scare you again, so I'm going
No, please
to
don't.
calm down.
Scare me.
How much money did you just spend?
All of
That
it.
was
By the
Well,
way,
that's 10.
by the
Yes,
way,
that's
I turned
10.
my cards just
11,
But I
12,
get
13,
bonuses on
I
my
turned
18
my cards
right there.
for this.
That's fine.
and then did you buy this?
Hmm?
Did you buy all
no,
of this
I already
stuff?
had that. And I already had most of the fighters.
How many fighters?
I only
But
bought
I
2.
didn't think you could have that
So you
many.
bought
as-
4
Oh,
fighters.
Yes, I
they're
can.
in the carrier.
Yeah, so the fighters don't count.
So 1, 2,
And I can
7,
have
17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ships in a space.
no,
Nice.
7 big ships. You can have 1 billion
Fighters.
fighters.
Oh, I know. I know.
Well,
That's why I
no,
thought.
you-
That's why I thought you were going
you
to put them there. Because I was
have
like,
to
Oh, they'll go there. There's
Well,
I
why
have more.
why not at least put the dreadnought?
You have to have fighters
How
in
much-
capacity for your ships. So if you don't have enough carrier ships there, you can't have that many.
This can
fighters.
carry 3, and his carrier carries 6.
That's what I'm saying. No? Like, so you can't have 1 billion person. Smiley face. Technicalities.
Done. So I moved some guys up there, but the space dock.
Okay, so it's
Now I'm done building.
technological viruses turn.
A lot more of that's got to be gone.
I already got rid of 2/3 of it. I just threw away 14 trades.
That's 10 trade goods alone.
I already paid for him. I exhausted all my planets.
So you did all your planets and trade goods?
Yeah.
Man, you had a lot of money.
And your thing could produce that many pieces.
He's
of
at
plastic
8.
if you
He's been putting all of his stuff in his fleet thing.
No, what I'm saying is this
I only
can.
produced 4 units.
Okay, cool. But you just produced 4 really big units.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already had 7 fighters there.
Okay, I took my turn.
So,
So now it is Virus's turn.
and I'm not done. I've got more money to spend.
No.
And
I
I'm
know.
gotta spend it.
Well, remember the man who attacked you.
Oh, I know.
and
that's
who
why I'm
bought
spending it.
Pizza Hut pizza.
That's right.
What a jerk.
What's wrong with these?
They have Risk Lord of the Rings.
I have it. I have 9 versions of this
I
guy.
was gonna say that doesn't surprise me at all. The more you talk about the risk,
I know. I
was
think
like,
he has all of them.
Who?
All you have all of them.
Not all of them.
You have everything. You probably
Actually, now I have
You probably
10.
have like 10 times more than this.
No, I don't. He has me beat.
That's a lot.
Not by much.
Well, he's got close to 100. I'm at 74. But actually, I'm at 75. But 2 of my games won't come in until one's like in September, October, and the other one's like in August. Because I kickstarted Blood Rage, and then I pre-ordered Ashes.
Oh, whenever the
Did whoever did technology, did they go ahead and go?
That's already done. That was like one of the first moves.
Okay, so that's where I got this from. Oh, he's got Love Letter. Fun game.
Whenever they what?
Whose turn is it?
whenever
me.
Flathead comes out with the next cross,
So what you gonna
do?
face,
Oh man.
Yes.
let me know. I'll
Oh,
probably. buy it.
absolutely. I'll be pre-ordering that.
Come on.
I probably will
let's go.
too, just to have.
When you
I
save,
have a question.
you save
for-
like
what's the
15,
question?
$20 by
I
pre-order.
want to move these guys, but can I split the movement?
No.
No.
Nope. You
So how do you ever split a force?
You only say
You
I'm
just-
taking some of these to one thing.
Some can't go one direction, some can't go.
Well,
So
they
it-
can. For example, let's say you wanted to move guys here. So one of your action phases, you put a token there, and you move as many as you want there. And then on your next space, where the, like let's say you wanted to go there, you put your next action token, and you move the remaining there.
Yeah.
You can't put a token here and then split them up. Going other. Whatever
Yeah.
you move there is that action.
Right, yeah, because whenever you place tokens, you're doing stuff to move into that
Yeah.
area.
So you can move all these into multiple places and around.
But you have to spend
If-
lots of command pool tokens
Yeah.
for that.
Okay.
Can you go into a supernova?
No. That's why I kind of.
Just go completely around it. Okay.
Yes, that's why I kind of took that spot.
Now you're screaming hard with
not
that,
gonna-
with that law. That's really terrible.
You gotta do what you gotta do now.
You didn't have to do that.
I do. It's a contingency against everything else that was
What?
happening.
What? Oh,
I thought I was just gonna get straight invaded.
You might now. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
So I moved them into this space.
You can't do that though, because
Why
isn't
not?
that place taken up with an action already?
It is.
Did you already have one of your
Yeah,
actions
yes.
on there?
You
Yeah,
already
you can't do that.
Well, you told me before when I said, can 2 go into space? And you said, like, 2 go like that. You said, we do one
You can
first
never
and-
activate a system that you've already activated.
Oh, that
You
is-
activated the system earlier this round.
Right, but
Yeah,
what I'm
you
asking
can
is,
too, as long as you don't.
what I was asking
Yeah.
earlier is, if I have groups here and I want them both to attack, you said,
Mhm.
well, you do one first and then the other one next.
You don't have to. You don't do them at the. Basically, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to move? You can't move any more people there because you've already activated that system this round. You
Yeah,
would've
but
already-
at the same turn
how
that
do
you attacked.
How do you attack?
If you're
What
trying to
you
attack
do.
this asteroid field, you'd have to put one token right here, and then you can move ships from any ship that has movement. Like these guys can move too, but they can't move because they have that.
Right,
But-
but
Any of these guys could go here. So if you place a token here, all these guys could go
right,
over there.
but well, when I asked this, because I was trying to figure out about moving both in, you said, well, you do one
Well,
first
also
and the
do
other one
this.
second.
No,
Meaning they can't attack
No, no, you
simultaneously.
do it all at the same time, and you do attack simultaneously.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
guess you may have misunderstood or something like that.
I
All
guess
right,
so.
let's move. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll just move these. Okay. Yeah, I move these here.
You had to put a command counter on that.
Whose turn is it?
Next.
It is.
Mine, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna spend my turn buying it. So
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, you got a command thing back?
Yeah.
You did the influence? My turn?
So I'm just gonna buy.
That does absolutely nothing for me, so I might as well just keep these guys here.
Are you gonna attack me?
It'd be one-on-one. My carrier can't bombard, my fighters can't bombard.
One-on-one's not that bad.
To be honest, I'm actually excited to see how things are going to play out in the middle, because eventually it's going to go crazy, so I'm just biding my time.
Oh,
Is it my
yeah,
turn
I
now?
could.
Whoever's number 3,
I'm number
Federation
3.
of Soul.
so it's
I'm
Do I?
buying again.
How do you still have money to buy stuff?
That's what we're wondering.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5.
he's counting badly.
Nope. This is a dreadnought.
Well, so the thing is, he
and then
gets
6 fighters.
4 from the trade agreements plus an additional 2
I
because
think
of
we
his
need to
tax. So he
rearrange the
gets
trade agreements.
6 every trade.
Well, he spent it all now, so.
Yeah, but now it's
But he'll still gain 6
Right.
every trade agreement.
Oh, do I can't buy any more fighters, can I? I don't have any
Oh,
more.
that's so sad.
So I threw out 3.
So then buy 3 destroyers because they're worth 1.
How much plastic can you have in a space?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, like in one space, you're allowed to have 8 things.
8 ships. Yeah.
Because you have that many command counters in one space.
Every
Yes.
turn I've been putting a command counter in. Or sometimes I put 2.
Yeah. Every single time they do the influence thing, he's been doing it. Just boop, just put him there.
Yep.
It's been ridiculous.
But then he's still having all the money to spend with all the.
Well, on the trade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been cashing in. These two are an evil alliance.
But I'm not even doing that great. The evil alliance
I know.
is Steven, and he's doing a great job, and I'm proud of him.
You're
You know,
buying
he's
his
sick.
time.
He's coming back from Lyme disease.
You should.
He's
His
not
name is
up for
Sprite.
adoption.
Well, now I'm done.
Just put that
I
out
want him
there
on the
right
green
now.
team.
All right, so it's my turn. So
He bleeds red, Robert. He bleeds red.
That's all right. He's got a heart of a green guy.
5. So
We all go to church together. They're my care. We're in different care groups. I'm the leader of one of the care groups. I'm trying to get Steven to convert over.
Gotcha.
They won't let him.
No. He's our star player.
5. Can I do this?
If you don't treat him like that, you get pizza.
How
pizza.
many pieces of plastic did you buy?
Because when I
5.
started out,
You
I
can only buy
had
4 pieces of
20
plastic.
I have
here,
this
trade
guy.
goods.
so you can buy 5
It's all gone
This
now.
is ridiculous.
as long as you have the money to do it.
And then I need to put one of these guys up here.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn. Now it's my turn. What I even need to do. I got screwed hard this round.
Are you able to trade any of these guys in?
Mm-mm.
You can.
What?
You don't trade them in. You can just destroy them to make more space in the area.
There's
Like if you want something different, you can just say, I get rid of it completely. And just take
And
it
then
off
you
the
start, you don't get
map.
compensated.
You don't get
for it.
anything for that at all.
Okay.
Basically it's called
So-
scuttling. There is a technology that allows you to get something for scuttling.
yeah. So with this one, for every non-fighter, non-ground unit that you scuttle, you gain 1 trade.
Yeah, so basically you just get 1 trade.
So you can de-escalate your armada over there for money.
Right. I need to do something. I don't really have a lot in here I can even do. I think I'm just gonna pass.
Was the game almost over?
No. We're all here.
Yeah, but we're on round.
Right, so we're maybe halfway through the game. That's not almost over.
Okay,
Oh,
so what
so-
now?
Once it reaches here,
Who's-
that's the end of the game. Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking it was the end of the
Right,
yellow.
pass. So it's your turn, sir.
Who passed?
Come on, Jeffrey.
I did.
Come on.
Come
You're
on.
passing. He's passing. There's nothing to do.
I wouldn't have passed, but someone tapped all my planets.
Sorry, man.
After I spent a strategy allocation to untap them, someone tapped them all down.
Sorry, man.
No, you're not!
I mean, you're right, not really.
This is totally going to come up on Tuesday. So we were playing this awesome game. All of a sudden,
Matt decided he wanted to be peaceful, and like, I don't even understand.
Okay.
And when the rest of us decided, no, man, let's tap all those
Okay,
planets.
hang on. So you guys are building up for the Cold War, for the who's going to go in the middle first. All I'm trying to do is keep everything away from me as long as possible.
Okay.
Okay,
So
doke.
what's happened?
I did my move.
All right. So
I pass.
it's you.
Very above
pass.
Variation of soul.
I'm spending 1 of this to get 2 ground troops on the planet I control.
Or a special ability.
Okay. Your turn.
I'm gonna receive 1 ground force unit on each planet that you control.
Okay, doke. So you just place one of those ground forces.
So-
Now,
on
is
every
it
single
2
planet.
ground
So,
troops, or is it
what
like
all is
cost
ground
of 2?
force?
Because why don't you
Just
put
the-
like one of
it's
those
just the
PDFs there?
I get 2.
And if you want to,
That's what.
Oh wait, were you trying to get more fighters? Because fighters are not limited by plastic.
Place 2 free ground forces.
He was, but he already.
So
put
if you want to
some
buy
else.
more fighters, we use these instead of using the plastic.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
We'll do it in the future.
Yeah, because I'll get more money next turn anyways.
Okay, so I get on each planet, right?
Mhm.